Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and I'm live streaming the tournament that I am running today. Yay, so exciting. So yeah, I need to set things up. And if you want to join, you can still join. Things are still getting set up. Should start around 2 p.m. EST. Um, yeah, I need to get things set up though. So yeah, and in the chat, I will have a link to the Discord server, which I'm going to be running it. This time I'm not running it in Limitless. Um, yeah. Okay. Um, so yeah, we'll be starting soon. Yeah, in like I don't know. It's supposed to start in 5 minutes. I don't have all the lists yet from everyone though. I don't know actually who's running or who's playing in it. I know one person is. They sent me their list. Um, yeah. So let's see. Um, yeah. So things will be starting in a minute. Can you see the screen? Oh, you can't see the screen, can you? Can you hear me? Let me get my settings set up as well. Also, I'm a little sick right now, so let's see. Um, is YouTube doing? I think YouTube's. I don't know. I plugged something in. Uh, yeah. Test, test, test. Okay, yeah. So the audio is working. Um, I don't know why the video's not working. Let me get this set up. Um, Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the video. Streamlabs is being weird. Streamlabs is what I use to stream. And yeah, so let me get this fixed up real quick. I doubt that fixed. I like changed some setting. I don't know what that setting did. I can't imagine it fixed it though. Let's see. Client area. Maybe that's it. That shouldn't be it. Let's see. Automatic. I could just do this. There we go. This should stream now. No, that there we go. Ta-da! You can see it. Let's full screen. So now you should be able to see the game. Yeah, things will be starting soon. Um, okay, let's see. We might have some issues with the tournament. Yeah. Let's see. We need to. I'm not running out Limitless. I wasn't sure if I should run on Limitless this time. Because normally people like I wasn't sure if we get enough people, but we'll see. If not, I'll just play some games as well. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Um, yeah, in a minute, I'll tell everyone. Also, I'll show my list. This is the list. I think. Oh, let me pull this up. That's not it. on live because there's a grass. I think grass is really fun on the format, and also Paldean Fates is legal if any. Is that if anyone wants to run, um, just there's a link in the chat, and also you can just tell me in the stream, and then you can be in the tournament. Yay! And there's like no stakes or anything. But well, I don't know if there's no stakes. I'd say there's not really any stakes. Anyway, um, let me pull up my list here real quick. Let's see. So we got ourselves. Where I've lost my list. Oh, I got two lists. I have three. No, is this a list? No, I have two. Go. I think this is it. Um, yeah. Okay. So this is the list. Okay. Yeah, I'll import it. This is the one. If I might run in my own tournament. It's kind of like weird to play in your own tournament. And I'm not sure if we have enough people, but this is the list. Oh, I don't have a name. Uh, that's fine. So yeah, it's grass. I think I've talked about this list before, but it's a pretty cool list. You obviously have a bunch of grass Pokemon, and you also have oh wait, YouTube stream doing weird stuff. Yeah, you have a bunch of like grass attackers and faster evolution. Can you see this? Yeah, you can see this. There we go. Let's see. I need to pull up the chat as well. Yeah. Yeah. Clint, I'm not sure if we have enough people to run the tournament. Unfortunately, I'm asking around though. I don't know. I need to. I have a. And it's all good if you can't join, obviously. But let's see. So this is the list. If I run in the tournament, I will be. If I play in the tournament, I'll be running. And if you want to play in the tournament and win the chat, um, then just so you can like play with this list as well. So you have a lot of obviously grass Pokemon. So you have the Spupa and the Scatterbug, which can evolve just right when you play it, which is super powerful. Also, I should be checking Discord. Also, I should close live. I have live open in another tab. My computer's gonna be very sad if I keep that open. But anyways, we have Scatterbug and Spupa. Scatterbug and Spupa as well with like quite low HP, but I can shuffle as well. Anyway, um, and then you have maybe I should add another switch. I don't know. I'm like looking through the list and thinking about stuff. But then you have Shifty. Shifty is really powerful. It just does 210 for one, which is obviously a lot. It does Lost Zone and all stuff attached, but that's like it's still pretty good. Also, what is Shifty? Why is it like just a big chin, or is that not what it is? Anyway, and you can also do Fantonio, but that's not that good. But then you have Beedrill, Insta KO for one Grass, and then you also have Jet Spear, discard energy from this Pokemon. Um, yeah. So let's see. Um, what we got? What else do I have? I have Beautifly. That's dropped. I have six. Pretty good here. Um, the Skiploom evolves faster with an energy attached. Scyther Free Retreat Basic, which is potentially really good as well. And that's and then Venomoth, which is 30. Active blocking Confusion, which is super annoying to have to deal with, but super good as well. Um, yeah. Let's see. So, gotta look at something. Yeah, and then let's see. Let's see what else we have. Oh, is there a new update for the simulator? I don't think there is. I think this is the same as um before. Yeah, I think these are not new, which is fine. Fine. I think it. When was this? Oh, it's updated. It was updated like. Oh wait, what's today? Like 2 weeks ago? That sounds about right. Um. Yeah, and then uh, in a second we'll be ready to go. It might just be a short tournament in quotes. Um. So is my settings? I think my settings are right. Um. Sorry, I'm a little feeling a little under the weather. I was like pretty. I was pretty. I was definitely sick yesterday. Today I think I'm feeling better, but I'm not 100%. Tell me if my voice sounds okay though. I don't know what my voice usually sounds like. Like whenever I listen to my own videos, it always sounds weird. But also I need video ideas. I got one video idea that's like fun, but it's not quite ready. Um, yeah. Let's see. Anything else here? I'm not sure. Um, Go to. I need to check Limitless as well. Because Limitless might do some weird stuff. I'm not. The tournament's not on Limitless, but I want to look at Limitless. Um, no, I don't think there's really anything going on here. Mm. So yeah, second. Um, mm, we'll start things up a little. As I said, there's some people joining the chat. You can press the link. It should be in the pinned comment. I don't really know how do pinned comments work on on YouTube. So what do you just click? Yeah, so there's a Discord server. You can join the Discord server and then just at me and play. If we don't run the tournament, I'll just do like games as well, I think. We'll see. I might not stream the whole time either. As I said, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so we'll see how my voice is doing. But yeah, and grass is really cool in Mutant, which is I think really fun. I think that's the thing I like about it most. Then you'll see what else. Um, oh, and then other new settings. There's this setting. I don't really know what it does. Oh, and also the Discord server is the same Discord as this one here. Um, the join our Discord. It's the simulated Discord server. So if you're in my personal Discord server, then that's not the one we're playing in today. So yeah. Well, I'll just set up. Let's see. I'm gonna set up one practice game against no one. So you just start like these guys. So let's say you're going second. You go here. You evolve. Oh, this hand doesn't have all the sauce, but it has a lot of sauce. Um, Wait, no, it does. You do this, then you like attach, and then you can search your deck for a Pokemon that evolves from it, which is so good. You just go and you're like, oh, I want to get Shiftry, which is really good, and then you play Shiftry, and then you shuffle, and oh wait, you go back in, and then you're like, yo, I want Scatterbug again, and that goes on the bench, and you evolve into um, I don't know. Oh, I thought I had Beautifly. Beautifly is not in my hand, but you can just like attack. It's really good. I guess there I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone here and then gotten a Beautifly. And anyway, because then you can like draw a bunch, and then you can go like, oh, I want to do I need to like draw a bunch of cards, right? So you can be like, okay, I draw 3 more cards, and then you can draw even more. You can't actually draw that many more, but you can like go and you can draw stuff. It's pretty cool. Grass is a really fun type. It's kind of high roll. It's kind of silly, but it's kind of fun. Groudle's good. A lot of really good stuff here. Um, let's see. Let's see what else we got going on here. I know the deck's pretty straightforward as well, but I think they can be cool. Then let's see. I need to do some stuff somewhere else as well. Um, yeah. So, and then I have another deck. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I gotta open up live. I build the decks in live. I don't know. Like there's no deck builder in the simulator, which is honestly it's fine, but it's a thing. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm watching back my own stream, which isn't what I should be doing. I can actually show you the list in live, but I only have 2 lists. But aside from that, let's see. Let's see what else we got here. I have a single strike list, so that's pretty cool. Dark has some really good stuff, some really interesting stuff as well. I mean, all the types. No, I don't know if every type's cool, but I think every type has something going on with it, which is pretty fun. Also, I haven't played live in a few days. I need to. I don't know. There aren't with the new set. There aren't that many good decks. Um, here we go. I can export this list out. This is my dark list, so I'll actually do import a second list here because you can like import two lists. Um, so I got like my phone like got messed up. So anyway, there we go. You can switch it over and set up this side, and then you see, or actually no, I won't set up. I'll reset both. This list is the dark base list. Um, I think it's pretty cool. And in this list, it has it's single strike, right? So it's single strike. Keep in mind this is a pre-rotation tournament. I mean rotation's a little ways away, but this is pre-rotation. And so we have Tyranitar V, which is a pretty powerful attacker, and then you have some V maxes, both single strike V maxes. Dark single strike V maxes or Darkness Gengar V max, which is pretty good. Ground V max, so it's really Gust. I honestly think this card's super good. Um, I don't know all the basic Dark Vs. I don't think there's anything like that good, but then we also have Umbreon V, which is fine, potentially useful because you don't have to like mill yourself and stuff. And then Dark Red V-Star. I was like, what V-Star power should I have? Because you could run 4 Seal Stone. And I was thinking, oh, I should just do, um, ooh, what is it? I like Dark Red V-Star's V-Star power is so good. Recover 2 items. Obviously, with the card like Prime Catch, this would be better. It's not like super broken in this deck because I don't have, other than Welcoming Lantern, which is kind of good, but not that good. It doesn't get back any like super broken items or super versatile items that kind of act like supporters, right? That's kind of what you're looking for it to do, but it's still a really good V-Star power. Um, and then you also have, of course, Houndoom to accelerate to single strike Pokemon. You have a bunch of basics as well. So Viper, Pico, and Yveltal are all basic single strike Pokemon that are Darkness type, and they're good. One thing, Squawkabilly is like super good in almost any mutant deck from what I've seen so far. And I don't know if that's true, but with the decks being like higher power, obviously, than regular standard, Squawkabilly is nice. And then we have let's see. And then we have Lipard, which is discard one, draw two, and we have Soon Samurott, which is discard one, draw three, which is really good. You can also attack with Soon Samurott. Technically, it's not the easiest thing to power up. It's 3 energy and just need to manually attach all of them because you can't accelerate. Well, you can accelerate single strike energies, but if you evolve, like let's say you evolve Houndoom into Soon Samurott, then you need to discard the single strike energies because that's how single strike energy works. Right? Single strike energy, um, if it's so you can attach it to like Houndoom. It can only be attached to a single strike Pokemon. You evolve that Houndoom into that Samurott. If this card is attached to anything other than a single strike Pokemon, you discard it. So yeah, the energy goes away. And the list doesn't run like Raihan, but yeah. Um, let's see. Originally, I was like messing. I don't know. I've been looking at some different ideas. Oh, I have one last list. I don't know if I should share this list. It's Control. Um, I'll share it. I'll share it. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm a little sick. So yeah, I got a control list here. I'll pop into the secondary list. Um, yeah, and then let's see. So I'll set up this list. No, wait, that's not what I want to do. I want to just take a look at the list here. So this is, did I fix this list? I might have. It's not perfect. It's very far from perfect, but it uses some really fun stuff. Notably, what it uses is it uses Ursaluna, Pete Hunt, put 2 cards from your discard into your hand, and then obviously Snorlax as well, blocks Snorlax, which is really good. So you have this card which recovers items, which is so powerful. So one, if your opponent can't one-shot it, you essentially just win the game. You do a Pidgeot V to loop forever. I guess this deck might not have any stadium bumps, so if they path, that could be a bit of a problem. Um, how is this list sorted? I don't know. I think I forgot some stuff as well. I don't have like a ton of recovery. Like I thought this list ran Palpad. I guess it doesn't. Um, I'm looking at this and I'm like, wait, what is going on here? There's some kind of weird stuff. This list is very far from perfect. It's kind of bad, but yeah. But then also, sorry, I'm looking at something. Let's see. Sorry, I was looking at another tab. Yeah, so it gets that, and then that's 180 HP. We can get it up to really high HP. You can do Luxurious Cape. So now you're at 280, which is like a lot. And then you can stick on, if you're being hit by like Guillotine or V-Star, you can stick on V-Guard. So now you're essentially at 310, so they can't like one-shot you. And now you're like, your opponent's like, okay, now what do I do? Now that they can't one-shot you, you just go in with the Sharon's Care and loop that. And you can play Sharon's Care every single turn. This list might want Palpad, because you might deck out. But um, aside from that, or like, so I don't know, or some path bump. This list, as I said, isn't perfect. You also have Spiro. If you go second, this Pokemon can evolve during your first turn, which is pretty decent, allowing you to evolve into your like barrels. You also have Pelipper, searching as a supporter or recovering as a supporter, which can be really nice and really powerful. Um, and then and Pelipper's super good. Like hot take, Pelipper. I don't know if it's super. Like in standard, it's not that good, but it's an interesting card when you play this. To evolve it, you can either search your deck for a support and put it in your hand, or recover it. Recover a supporter from your discard into your hand, which means that you only play one copy of a supporter. You can essentially always have access to it. Um, and obviously block Snorlax. We have Pidgeot EX, allowing you to search your deck for any card every turn as well. The barrel to draw, which is insane. Honestly, Barrel's not that good in the deck. Like, it's kind of good, but it's not that good because you'll often have pretty big hands. But it's not a bad card. We also have Arazu. Wait. Yeah. Search deck for 3 evolution Pokemon that don't have rule box. You can search for your, I don't know. This is really good turn on, like, Spear. You can get Barrels, then you can get Ursaluna or whatever. It's really good. And then, what else was I looking for? Oh, Misfortune Sisters is good, right? That's like super disruptive. Um, yeah, and then Countercatcher is good. Obviously, that's a very good card. And Boss is also good. I don't know if this one's like one level ball. It's kind of weird. I feel like I don't know why I did that. But apparently I did. Yeah, I feel like this list probably needs some editing, but that's fine. You know, it's all good. It's all good. Actually, yeah, no. If you are playing, maybe don't play. I remember because we were messing around with this format, and someone was like, yeah, I want to play against some people. So I played a control deck against something. They're like, this like isn't fun. And then they played against someone else, and they were also playing control. It was so like they just I don't, actually they might have beaten both of us as well. Um, yeah, and then let's see. I think those are all the decks I have. I actually might want to talk about the list from last time as well. Let me find them. Because they're kind of hard to find. Uh, also I don't know if I can like type in chat. Let me see. Oh, it looks like I can. Okay, there we go. Um, Look at that. That isn't that interesting? Um, uh, I've lost something. Oh yeah, I was looking at the tournament. So, and I don't know. And tell me if you want me to run stuff in Limitless. I got some ideas for some fun stuff as well. I think Mutant's like a fun format as well. I don't think I'm gonna. I'm not sure if I'll run another Mutant like thing again though. Especially if people aren't interested in it this time. Okay, there we go. We got ourselves the list. So I can copy this. I should close live. My computer's gonna explode if I don't close live. Okay. Also, you don't hear a feedback loop, right? I want to make sure that you don't. Let's see. Okay, let's go over. Oh wait, no, I got the link here. So we got ourselves. First of all, this is the fourth place list. This is an interesting list. Oh, this doesn't fit. Oh, it does fit. I'll open as a PNG. So okay, yeah, it fits. Because like if you know GLC lists, those like don't fit. So this is Lost Zone. Obviously, you have Comfy, you have Sableye, you have Close Experiment. Then you have some really interesting things here as well. You have Baynet, which is, like, is a fast Lost Zone card. You have Lunala. Lunala is a spread-based card. I think some of you are familiar with that card, but not everyone. Um, Gengar is, I don't know, Gengar's kind of weird. It can punish, though. It does big damage based on damage on them already. You have Azun Zorag, which either one can recover a card, or two knock out a Pokemon at the end of your opponent's next turn. I'm assuming they don't switch. Togekiss is a draw card. Togekiss isn't like the best draw card, but it's definitely a draw card. Um, and then Radiant Alakazam is interesting here. I don't know. I feel like Radiant Greninja would have been better, potentially, but there's not like absurd amounts of energy. I get why it's there because it's nice for like spread. Diancie can be good. I don't know. I feel like Diancie isn't the most powerful card in a list like this, um, because it's not often the active. But I think it's an interesting card. And then you have Zadu, as well, which is great acceleration. Next up, we have uh, this list, which is Kevin Kryptonite's list, who might be playing today. We'll see. And this is a much more simple list. This one runs Almost RV, which can put Barrel into play. And then Barrel, from that, you go into Archeops. And then Archeops accelerates a bunch of special energy, allowing you to power up your Lone Vulpix Vista, which is kind of interesting. I feel like they could have. I don't know. They said they want only one basic Pokemon, so that they could always get off the turn one almost start, which is interesting. Or turn two if they go first. And they have Team Evolution, Team Devolution. I don't know. I don't know how good I think those cards are. I don't think they're bad cards. It's interesting. Like the deck is very consistent, but also it like doesn't have obviously much versatility. You just kind of have to do your same thing over and over. Um, and then let's see what else we got. Vulpix, V-Star obviously wall Pokemon their abilities, and sometimes they can wall stuff, but I think they lost to Gardevoir twice. Yeah. So, and then we have two Gardevoir lists. This one by Clinton, and this one is interesting. This is like is it very simple Gardevoir? I don't know. It obviously has Curlias and Gardevoirs. And then in terms of basics, it runs Klefki to disrupt, Mimikyu to, I guess, also disrupt, and then Mew to draw Screamtail as well. Um, yeah. Uh, and let's see what else. And Espatha. Espatha is really interesting on play. It's invincible. Um, and then Radiant Greninja is obviously like good and guardy. Pretty normal Gardevoir stuff, but with like some major upgrades as well, obviously. Um, yeah, and then Exascale's list, Xiao Long's list with some stuff, including Dragapult, which like snipes by discounting your Dreepy. It's so funny. It, like so when the tournament, it was really funny. Curly Guardy stuff, pretty normal there. Some Meowsticks to search for supporters. Meowstick's interesting. I honestly don't know why that's in the list. Oh, Meowstick. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not a bad card. I guess it's decent. It can get you out of certain bad scenarios. Um, yeah, and then we see Pumpkaboo, Mr. Mime, which is like rock paper scissors. That was funny. Except rock paper scissors isn't implemented in the simulator. Um, Spiritomb for disruption, actually comboable with Zacian V, and then Mew. Again, coming just one copy of Mew. I feel like Mew, more copies of Mew could be good. Um, and then yeah, that's about it for like that stuff. Um, yeah, let's get back to the simulator though. Yeah, so we might not be running the tournament today, as I said, unfortunately. Um, or I might be doing it later. I'm looking at because I'm gonna do the podcast as well today. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll do that later. So we might be doing a podcast, and then I might be doing mutant stuff. Um, yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna check with that. Might not. I don't know. I don't know my streaming schedule. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can physically take it either. My voice can take it, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't have any videos for tomorrow. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And also I want to do a okay. So everyone watching the stream, I want to do a Family Feud video. And I think it's gonna be really cool. But I need people who are interested in playing in it, and also I need some question ideas, and then I need obviously I need the I need the survey, right? And that's kind of important. So I will be asking people for the survey. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that as well. So I have a form on my so everyone, if you're in the chat, I'd love it if you could go to the what or if you're watching, if you go to my community tab and there's like a thing called Family Feud. I don't know, it's some like survey thing. You could fill it out. You could just fill it out with like nonsense, honestly, because I want to see. But as well, if you could just like fill it out. Someone actually did fill it out as well, so thank you to them. But yeah. Anyway, because Family Feud isn't necessarily a trivia show either. Um, yeah. So yeah, I think we might be doing the pod at 3. Um, yeah. And so I'll be doing that with Uncommon Fossil, and then we'll look into some other stuff. Yeah. So sorry about the issues with the tournament as well. I could set it up on Limitless. I don't know. I didn't love Limitless last time, so I just wanted to do it through Discord. And I think people are less interested in Mutant as well this time because they already did it, right? Which is fair. Um, that being said, I have a okay. I've talked about this a lot. I've talked about random battles, um, which I think is really cool. Right? I think random battles format is really fun. Potentially, like in some sense. So they're in the video game, there's random battles, right? In Pokemon Showdown or something. I don't know. I don't play the video game. Uh, but especially like the TCG, right? It's not actually the official video game. But you get like random teams, which seems really cool. Um, and yeah, so I think I might actually. How long have I been streaming? I might end this. I don't think there's a way to. If anyone knows if there's a way to change the stream and Streamlabs, I want to change the name of the um. Uh-oh. Oh, I might be able to change the name of it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I changed the. Oh no. Um, oops, I shouldn't be showing YouTube Studio on it's fine. Wait, why did it open up like that? That was weird. Okay, so I don't really want to be showing YouTube Studio on stream because I don't know. I don't think there's any like personal stuff there or like password. I don't know. It's not like yo, here's your password. But anyway, that's kind of weird. I haven't done that before. Oh yeah, okay. So stuff should be updated. I can update it, um, which is fun. Anyway, so there's a random battle format as well. So I'm gonna randomize the decks. I don't know what this deck does. I know the deck. I've heard of this deck. This is the Luxray level X deck. I don't know how it works. I'm just like clicking on my. I got like all these tabs. Not that many tabs open, but I have my I will return tab. Uh, but yes. Yeah, so this is cool. I think I don't know a lot of these cards. I hate to admit it. I'm such a zoomer right now, which is like a bit sad. It's I don't know, but like 'cause I don't know older decks, but there's this feature that you can get random decks. You can be like, oh, it's UV mat. What are all the lists? I haven't looked at all of them. I don't know how many they have. Um, there's like 6, somewhere between 5 and like 10 for each year. Oh, that's more than 10. I don't know why they have more for certain years. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. They have some like really cool stuff here. Um, so you could be like, oh, I wanna give me like a random deck that's not like standard, but that's kind of new, bro. This is not new. What is this? What are like these lists? Bro, give me some. There we go. What's control? What if I don't want like a deck that's literally broken because it's a big band? Okay, well, whatever. I'm sure you can randomize it. There's like so much. A lot of the decks are kind of silly. Like if you look through different standard formats, some kind of wacky stuff going on. Um, because obviously, the formats aren't like meant to go together. Like this is, yeah, I'll input this deck, right? This deck is, well, this is actually an interesting deck, but it's also like kind of control. I don't actually know how this deck works. Like I know what this deck is, but um, I don't know too much about it. I know it's a toolbox deck, and then you have it's Mega Manectric. Oh yeah, and then this like accelerates energy. So you get a bunch of like fairy energy back when fairy. I'm just gonna say back when fairy was good. Fairy was not really ever good, but let's see. So give me a second. Yeah, so it's like a control deck. Wait, what's this Trevor? I don't remember all this. Oh yeah, this one. This is just like a card. So like, but then it's also like Seismitoad EX. Seismitoad EX was like, I don't know if I'd say it's super broken, but I might say it's super broken, you know. So there are these issues with some of these formats, so that's fine. Or I don't know if they'd say issues with the formats, but some very very good cards. Like Verse Secret, this card was so good. Max Potion is like Cheryl, but it's like an item pretty much. It's not actually like Cheryl, but an item, but it's Cheryl, but an item. Like what am I saying? It's Cheryl. But this card was so good. There have been so many so good cards, but this is cool. Tell me if people want me to cover older formats. I'm not familiar with all these formats either. I'll say, um, this format. What format was this? I don't know. People like call formats different names, but this was XY era. So, but I like don't know this deck. Like I have no idea what this deck is. Unfortunately or fortunately, like old decks, because this is quite old, weren't very good. But then you have like this is what this is world's winning list. This was Zorogarb, but also Garbodor. Like ability lock, that's not fun. Um, I don't know. In some sense, sometimes it can be like cool, but I don't know. Tell me in chat if you like ability lock. More ability lock. Garbodor hot take. This is probably isn't a hot take. I don't like Garbodor. I know some people are like massive fans of it, but it's not my boy. Um, it's interesting. But not my guy. So how yeah you got what's this song? Oh yeah yeah if it can like whack around. What's this? It's Steam Plasma. I don't remember what it was used for specifically, but it is on play. Um, no Thunderous probably. Um, what are like these lists? Like no one played. What is that? This is Italian VMAX with Frostmoth. I don't remember anyone like playing it. I mean, I vaguely remember people playing this, but 'cause that's like not that old of a deck, bro. It's the same list. What's something interesting? Yo, this is so interesting. What is this? Is this Zora Control? I'm not super familiar with this list. Oh no, this is just like, does anyone know what this list is? I don't recognize it immediately. Like, I don't know. And this is like an era that I didn't really play in actively, but I know the era. Um, anyway, I need to look at something. So I'm doing the podcast with Uncommon Fossil in 10 minutes, but I'm not prepared, which is kind of funny. So I should probably prepare. Um, so I'll do that in a second. We're talking about cards that are like rotating or something. So fun stuff. Honestly, I think I'm excited for rotation. I think rotation will be good. Like I think Pokemon does a really good job managing rotation, which is really like not really surprising, but it's pretty like it's cool. Um, because rotation every year is like it's pretty cool. Oh, sorry, but as I said earlier, I'm sick as well. Um, or recovering. I don't know, I might be okay, but rotation's pretty cool. I haven't like I've played through a few rotations. Let's see, a rotation of yeah, I guess this will be my third rotation. I think third, fourth. I think technically fourth, but I don't really remember like running with Malamar and stuff. The exploding Malamar. I didn't. I mean, I didn't like that card. I don't like Malamar. I just, I don't think it's had any. It has cards I just don't like. But anyway, so this rotation I'm looking forward to. Like I'm sad. Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about Mustard, obviously. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't talk about Mustard. I gotta talk about Mustard. Mustard's like the go. It's not the go, but it's like it's really cool. I think Mustard's like I like silly stupid combo decks. And that is a silly stupid combo deck. That I am really looking forward to. I'm sad it's rotating, but I thought it was cool. Without Crickball, it wasn't ever like that good, and without like there were a lot of cards like Glaring Meowth that was kind of good for the deck. Um, and I think Luminia is cool as well. The turn one support rule is kind of interesting. That got changed. It was a while ago. It was quite a while ago, but when that got changed, that changed things up versus like Maxed in Ball Trick, which is banned and expanded, which is crazy. Like it actually probably shouldn't be banned and expanded. I don't think. I mean, I don't think it's wrong to ban and expanded, but also like there's a lot of stuff that isn't banned that probably should be banned. That's like about as bad as it. Anyway, aside from that, let's see. There's some like really cool cards rotating, as I said. This card's gotta be rotating, right? Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. There's some like cool cards that I kind of like. Um, then I don't know what else is there. Oh, I need to close some stuff. Uh, I need to open like Discord, because okay, I was like talking to my friend about this, and he was like, "Why do you open Discord in my browser? I open Discord in my browser," and he's like, "That's weird." I was like, "No, it's normal." But yeah, so that's a thing. Anyway, let's see. I want to change the stream. I want to crop stuff. Um, I could just crop it after. But I want to crop things now. There we go. Tell me if you can see this in the chat. I'm gonna look on the stream like feedback. I don't know. It's being weird. Um, yeah, I don't know why it's weird like this, but it is. So yeah. Anyway, let's see if I change it to not that. That. Can you see this? I don't think you can see this. I think it's just being annoying. So what is this? Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Um, yeah, I had some weird setting turned on. Okay, you should be able to see the screen now. Hopefully, hopefully. We need to shut down the stream and restart it. You can't see the screen, can you? Oh, you can see it. There we go. There we go. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, there's just a screen delay, like a very noticeable stream delay, which is a bit unfortunate. Um, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, anyway, we're back. So, yeah, looking at some stuff that's like rotating single strike mustard, the go, not the go, pretty cool card though. Um, camping gear, bro. If anyone's played camping gear, I don't know. I kind of want to play camping gear, but it's kind of terrible. Let's see what else. There's some cards I was talking about. I was gonna talk about. Oh, Peonia. I was gonna make a video on Peonia. Peonia is a really interesting card. Um, I might not make a whole video on it. I want to make a long form, like not a long form. I mean, all my videos are long form, other than shorts. Also, I'm gonna make it. Okay, everyone, if you're watching the stream, we get some uh some special knowledge that I'm gonna bless you with or something. Um, I'm gonna be doing a YouTube short. It's like definitely gonna be a troll YouTube short. I want to see how it does. So be warned, it's not serious. Um, it's not like anything bad. The way I'm talking about makes it seem like it's like something like not good. No, it's. I mean, I don't know. It's not like quality content, is what I'll say. But it'll be funny. It won't be funny. It's not. It's gonna. It might be funny. Um, and it might do well. My idea is like it might do super well. Because if you've watched YouTube Shorts are so terrible right now. I mean, they're pretty bad. There's like the green screen feature, meaning that people, which wasn't like it was an issue before the green screen feature. And maybe it's not as much of an issue, but people just like take each other's content and like post it, which isn't great. Um, I think obviously online you kind of like share stuff, and when you post online, it's like it's yours, but like people can just like use it. But at the same time, you can just like take someone else's video and like post it. But anyway, so YouTube Shorts are kind of silly, but they get lots of views. So I might do a YouTube Short is what I'm saying. Um, it's something fun, it's something silly. So um, let's see, what are cool cards here as well? Jump Bluff was that in this set? This like wasn't no this that wasn't involving this guys. Jump Bluff is a really cool card. In chat, tell me what cards you're gonna miss with rotation, and I could talk about those in the podcast. Oh, I could talk about Sharpedo. I might not talk about Sharpedo. I was gonna make a video on Sharpedo as well for a long time, and I didn't. Right? I don't think I made a video on Sharpedo. I think I talked about it on a podcast episode quite a while ago, and I think that was pretty cool. Um, I'm looking at so there's streamer mode on Discord, right? That's like a thing, and it like censors people's names. That's what it does. But one person's name isn't censored, which is really funny and really sad. I don't know why that's the case. Like I'm scrolling through and you can't see it. Oh, maybe it just I don't know. I don't know whose names are censored and whose aren't. Like in Common Fossils, like is, and you can't see this, but it's funny. I probably shouldn't I don't want to like dox people, but I thought that was funny. Anyway, so yeah, Sharpedo. This Sharpedo is a really interesting card. It's probably the card I've been most fascinated with that isn't like good because it's not like a good card at all. It's not. I was gonna say it's not unplayably bad, but it kind of is. In some sense, it reflects. It's really interesting, or it's not actually that interesting, but there's a lot of stuff about this card that's not specifically about this card, um, but that are like this card shows some really interesting ideas, reflects very well Pokemon's design mentality and philosophy. Um, in how they view the game, and it's obviously this card isn't good. No one plays it, and that's because Pokemon, the like competitive side, not the competitive side. I wouldn't say I'm a competitive player, but like the quote serious side isn't what the how Pokemon like actually sees the game, which is interesting as well. And I don't know. I think there's some interesting stuff here, which I first thought about through Sharpedo. That's which is two attacks, taunt and jet bite. Um, its HP, its damage output. It's all very interesting in my opinion. Um, and obviously this card's like bad, right? It's a really terrible card. It's not really terrible, but it's not good. Technically, I've like I could run Taunt like a control deck, but it's not that good, right? There are better options. But it's not like completely unplayable in control, but it's pretty bad. And of course, it's and anything outside control, it's pretty useless. Um, if we had counter energy and like Zora can do a Prism Star, and all those, then you could do like a Zora stage one style box and technically Jet Bite. But like HP is too high, you're not one shotting, and fire is not good anyway. So if you hit a bunch of like super niche snares, technically Jet Bite could be good, but like really no. Yeah, so I might make a whole video on Sharpedo. I don't know. I've been as I think the cards are really interesting. Um, Yeah, let's see. I could talk about some of the birds. They're pretty cool cards. The Glaren Bird Trio, honestly, the weirdest trio, and I don't know if I'd say like weirdest trio ever, but they like don't go together, which is kind of funny and kind of unfortunate. Uh, yeah. Oh, wait a second. Should I mute? I'm in a muted Discord. Okay. And so in a second, Uncommon Fossil will be here as well. Oh, I was gonna talk about Medigos Remax. Medigos Remax is a really funny card. Kind of terrible. Like it's not terrible, but it's not good. We could talk about the gloves. I probably won't talk about the gloves. I'm definitely gonna talk about Peonia. Um, I probably won't. I won't talk about Sharpedo. I shouldn't talk about Sharpedo because, like, obviously, like, it's not an interesting card. It is an interesting card. It's a really interesting card, but not in what we're going to be talking about today with Uncommon Fossil. I could talk about the birds. I think I could talk about Metagross. Metagross is a really funny card. Really goofy card. And that's not actually a really goofy card. It's actually like it's just a little unique, but nothing crazy. But in context, it's like really goofy. In the context in which I played it, it's really goofy. Um, Evolving Skies was so good. I was talking, I think, with all of Witzel, and it was like, yeah, Evolving Skies was so bad. I was like, what? No, it was really good. I don't know. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on Evolving Skies. Whether you think it's good, um, or it's bad, right? I think that's interesting. Uh, let's see what else. Oh, I've got a lot of tabs open as well, which is unfortunate. Wait, what stream? Okay, there we go. So I'm not showing the taskbar, which is what I want to be doing. So, let's see. Milotic's an interesting card. Never, it's seen niche play here and there. It's a really interesting card. Yeah, like I don't know. It doesn't see any play. It doesn't see much play. It's kind of weird. Strangely enough, I kind of associate it with Peonia. Of course, Zoroark. I could talk about Zoroark, but I don't know. Uncommon Fossil had cards in mind that he was going to talk about, and he was like, "It's like, yeah, what are they?" He didn't tell me. So, yeah. Uh, anyway, Story Mountain. Story Mountain's a cool card, and Crystal Cave. Both are cool cards. Boot Shake's a cool card. There are a lot of cool cards that are going to be losing, but nothing too crazy either. Um, let's see. Slugma's the go, right? No, but Oracle. I think Oracle is really cool. I think it's definitely the coolest card. Fusion Strike card. Hello, Uncommon Fossil.
Low 10 types. Howard, how's it going?
It's going, but actually it's not going.
How's it
The
going?
huh? Yeah, no tournament. Everyone bailed. I don't know. No, the
Did people say they were going to do it?
one person said that they were, but I don't think they did. I don't know, but um, and I get stuff comes up. I mean, I honestly I'm
Right.
gonna say I was considering canceling it before because I wasn't feeling super good, um,
Yeah.
or streaming, but I'm feeling it better. But obviously stuff comes up and people can't do it, and that's fine. So I also didn't run on Limitless this time, and I was like, I wasn't
Yeah,
super
that
happy
could
with
be a
Limitless
factor.
last time, and I think it was probably a bigger, semi-big factor. And also people already played in the tournament, and they saw it, and I think it was fine. But it probably scratched the itch of playing in a mutant tournament.
Yes. So you're streaming now?
I am streaming now. Yes.
Are we doing the podcast on the stream?
Yeah. Figured.
Okay. Is that a new thing for us?
I don't know. I don't know what I want to keep doing with tournaments and stuff like that. Should we not be streaming?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just have to try to remember not to ask you personal questions.
Yeah.
I'll try
So
not to read out your social security number and stuff in the
yeah.
middle of our podcast like I often do.
Yeah. Don't do that. So you said we were talking about what cards. I'm actually looking through them right now. I'm just looking through them on stream.
Right. This I'm going to say this, and you may get annoyed that I'm saying it if people are hearing. I haven't started recording it, by the way. But we play. Hang on. I got to
Oh, yeah, you can hear a
pause
phone
this.
ringing. Okay.
Yeah, I got to
Bye.
take this. So I'm going to hang up for a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Everyone rip Uncommon Fossil. Uh, who's still there?
Um,
Uh, okay, he's left. Okay. Anyway, that was a thing. We'll be starting the podcast soon. Uh, yeah. Let's see. So what other cards can I talk? I can talk about this Durant. This Durant is weird. Not on today's podcast. I don't know. It's a really interesting design philosophy, but it's also like not interesting, right? Because it relates to heat more. But I don't know. Is there heat more this? Yeah, there was, right? Or no, was there? I've forgotten. Um, yeah, okay, yeah, this was the set with like the heat more that does like absurd amounts of bench damage or 180 bench damage. I don't know. I think it was just kind of goofy that stuff going on there. Let's see.
All right, I am back.
Yo, Uncommon Fossil is back. Okay. And also, can everyone in the can I don't know, there aren't many people watching the stream, but can people in the stream hear Uncommon Fossil? I say something Uncommon Fossil.
Okay, so I'll talk, and people they're gonna text, they're gonna type in, right?
Yeah,
You're,
yeah,
you're
definitely.
watching your stream.
But
Um,
so you're about to insult me as well.
I was, yeah. So we don't want to forget that. So we plan out the podcast by you send me a text or message me in Discord a few times, which I find, because I'm old and I find it very awkward, inconvenient to get these like fragment of like 5 ideas that we send back and forth, and then when we sit down the podcast, you're always surprised that we're not on the same page. So we're probably not on the same page once again. I'm just going to say that because we don't, two
What do
minutes
you
of
mean,
conversation
like?
of actual like talking like on the phone for a couple minutes would actually sort the
Well,
things out
yeah, we,
better.
we didn't do that. We could have.
So
We
I'm just
didn't.
we usually do that now, so which is what we're going to do, right?
Yeah. So
Because I mean, and I don't want to. Are you're not recording it, are you? By the way,
no, I'm streaming, but I'm not recording the podcast.
are you going to record it separately in or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um, because I want to talk about the idea behind it some I figured to kick off the podcast too. But so I've been looking through my decks, and some of it because of rotation, also just things that things I want to play for rotation, just getting a sense of what I've been doing that I like and don't like, but also, um, and so I put together a list of decks, partly for video ideas too, and then I went through of decks I particularly like. I got 24 of them I put down like this morning, and I went through the cards and I made a list of the key cards that we're losing. So it's very scientific, and I have a 1, 2, and 3. They all kind of fit together nicely with the type of decks I like. So I want to talk about those cards. The decks I want to talk about the only decks that play those 3 cards together are all not rotating the Pokemon, but I think the decks are all dead.
Okay, could you tell me the card, or do you not want to tell me the cards before the
I
podcast?
can. I don't know do you have cards?
I
I,
have some cards. I don't know. I don't think that a lot. Some are Pokemon though, and I was kind of looking at stuff.
all right.
So what are your cards?
Well, all right. Let me read. I'll read you the 10. I'll read off the 10 decks to you real fast. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So Lunatone Soul Rock.
Yep.
Okay. This is if you want to talk about rotating decks. This is where I'm going. Rapid Strike Malamar. So you don't want to talk about decks that are
Yeah,
rotating.
I think I'm good.
An older deck, Beefeon, Beedrill, Leafeon.
Yeah.
Because I like that. Going through Clado Diddlelock,
Yeah.
which it
What's
is losing.
rotating? Wait, are you
Uh,
talking about Welcoming Lantern and Bruno? Is that what you're talking about?
no, I'm going through the list. No, Cast Form,
Yeah, yeah,
Clefairy, which is not rotating,
yeah.
but I think it's losing some stuff. My Ditto Box, which I want to talk about.
The Claydol Ditto
Um,
box or a different Ditto box?
a different Ditto Box.
The Psychic Ditto box or a different deck? That I don't know
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, the Dondozo Tatsugiri with Mimikyu and whatever else it's got.
Oh, okay. That's
Install, wall stall, smack. It does it all.
oh, is that the list you sent me that I like didn't really look at?
Yeah, yeah. It got people like that stuff. That's the stuff I like too. That was not a bad deck. I have a revised list. Anyway, Clefairy, Dittobox, Maractus, Tool Drop. That one's not getting hurt at all by rotation, I don't think. So that's my one. That's my post rotation list. And then Dodrio Pupitar. That's one I want to talk about as well.
Wait, what's that losing?
No Pokemon. It's losing the 3 trainers. So
Okay,
here's the
what are
things I
these? Yeah.
care about. I care about engines and I care about trainers. So they're more universal, and I don't think we're losing any engines really. Right?
I
A
don't
year ago,
remember.
the engines were the big deal,
Yeah, yeah.
largely,
Um,
but not this time. So there's 3 trainers, two items, and a supporter. I don't know if you want to. Anyway, you want me to tell you?
yeah.
So the number 1 is 12 of the 24 decks play Raihan.
Okay. Oh,
Because
yeah. That one's good.
okay, number 2, which is only 11 of the 24, so just behind it is and you're going to say this doesn't matter, but Level Ball.
Oh, no, nah, yeah. I was like, are you gonna say level ball?
It, it's huge, and it wrecks these decks. And actually, a lot of the decks that aren't rotating, it wrecks
Wait,
decks losing it. I
does
know you're
it?
going to say, "Oh, we have Buddy Pop, and it's all
Buddy
good." La,
Poppin.
da, da,
We
da.
have Ultra Ball. We have Nest Ball, which like gets the same stuff. It doesn't. I mean, I don't know.
All
Okay.
right. Well, that's why I have the decks to prove you wrong. And then number 3, actually, it's slightly more few more 10 of them. The decks played escape rope, but I don't count that. That's boring, and I don't think that's that big a deal, right?
Yeah, like level ball.
And then the third one, which is probably the biggest one to me. This is the key to all my favorite decks. Really, is 9 out of 24 the best decks around Rescue Carrier, and you're
Yeah,
and that's huge. How are you going to play Malamar without it, right?
I know.
It wouldn't have worked. All these
No,
decks, right?
no, but
How
yeah,
do you
I
play
think.
Castborn without it, right? It's a huge loss.
Oh yeah, but those decks are rotating.
I know, but it's
Wait, what
huge on
set
these
was
other
that in?
decks. I forget, but Lunatone Soul Rock, it gets hurt. Any Ditto deck, you need to you need them back in hand. It's the great. It's so good for these decks.
I mean, it's all right.
Oh, it's so huge. You just don't play good decks. That's your problem.
Um,
So anyway, so those are the three cards.
so you said
I thought
rescue
Clara
carrier.
was gonna.
I'll pull them up. Oh,
And
and
I can
for the
send you the
tournament, in
list.
terms of the tournament, I might I might be still playing in, like running it, but I said on the Discord I'll be moving it
Hmm.
back to 4 EST, PM EST. But,
Like a little over an hour from now,
yeah,
if they're listening
yeah,
live.
and I might just be playing games anyway. So, what you
Okay.
said, rescue carrier,
Level
Raihan,
ball,
yeah,
Raihan. I thought Clara was going to do better, but Clara was only in 5 of the 24 decks. I thought Clara was going to pop off. I was surprised. But then I realized, what do you need Clara for when you got Rescue Carrier?
yeah, exactly. So, so the cards you were thinking of are different than the ones that I was thinking of, kind of
That's fine. I'm
differently.
not
No,
surprised.
but
Yeah.
like yeah, so I just pulling some stuff up. So I think I'll scrap Sharpedo and the other
Okay.
Durant, because those cards are really garbage.
Which Durant?
It's like a different Durant. It doesn't see any
Not the
play.
Mill Durant.
No, neither of the cards I was talking about see any play.
Okay.
Or even like close to seeing play. They're card design
Hmm.
like interesting card design wise.
Okay.
But then so I was thinking. I don't know. I pulled up some stuff. So I want to talk about Peonia. That's the card I really want to talk about,
Hmm.
and why I
Okay.
think it's
Yep.
underplayed. And I think it's hard to play, and there's some interesting stuff.
Yep.
It's
Yeah, no,
potentially
that's good.
super broken. But then I have some others. So I have some Pokemon here. Well, one I have
Hmm.
Mustard. I want to talk about Mustard.
Okay.
Obviously, even if it
Then
wasn't
we can talk
rotating, it
about
wouldn't be
Beefeon,
very
right?
good. Yeah. Um, so obviously, if it wasn't rotating, it would still be useless because you could never play it.
Yes.
But well, actually, maybe
Right.
you could. I don't know. It wouldn't do anything at the very least. You could play,
Correct.
you could get down to zero card hand, play it, and then you can't get anything because you don't have any Pokemon.
Which
Um,
then do you not draw? I don't remember
yeah,
if you don't
you
get a
don't
Poke.
draw.
Okay.
So that would be bad. And then I have some Pokemon. I have the Galarian
Hmm.
Birds, the V's.
Yep.
Well, not
Okay, the V's.
Articuno. Um,
That's
it's
that's
okay,
who I've been
but
playing.
yeah, that's what I figured you'd say. But it's like not as interesting, in my opinion. And then I have
It's look,
Jumpluff.
it's not very good.
I have,
Okay, yep.
and I have Metagross VMAX,
Okay, your boy, yep.
and that's it. So those are different than yours, obviously.
Yes, we're going in very different directions.
So wait, you said yours are Peonia, Rescue Carrier, and Level. Wait, or no, Raihan,
No.
Level
Yeah.
Ball, Rescue Carrier.
Ball and Rescue Carrier. Yeah.
This is so boring. Um,
What do you mean they're boring? Why
so
don't I talk about
I don't have to talk about Metagross VMAX.
why don't I talk about Path to the Peak instead?
Do you
I'll
want to
talk about
talk about
Path to the
Path to the
Peak
Peak?
and Escape Rope. You want to do that for an hour?
No. Oh,
That
Path
that
is
that's
interesting
that's
potentially.
boring.
Escape
Well,
Rope isn't.
yeah, I mean no, it's too no. These other cards are more interesting.
Yeah,
You don't
Level
think they're
Ball and Rescue
interesting.
Carrier are so interesting.
Oh, nobody play. How many people play even play Rescue Carrier?
I know exactly. It's bad,
Exactly.
and
I
it
play it, and
exactly, and then you like lose, and you're
and
like,
the
oh, I wonder
loss
why
of
am I
it
losing?
ruins. How are you going to play Lunatone Soul Rock after this?
What? Yeah, I know. No, so
You don't have an answer.
no,
You're
I'm
speechless.
tired. Oh wait, no, but Lunatone Psychic, because you can get that back with was it Tulip?
Oh, Tulip. Yeah, I mean it's
But
nice
it's
to have an
different.
item though.
Yeah. But you have like super. Anyway, so I think I want to talk about Mustard. I definitely want to talk about Peonia.
Okay.
Should what between the I won't talk about the birds, I guess.
Okay. I mean you can.
No, that's fine. I'll talk about Jumpluff,
So
Mustard.
mustard, both
Yeah.
mustards.
Yeah, I guess. I'll just talk about like the concept. I'll probably talk about um the old ones, the what's it, the Maxis and Balltrick and um what's the other one? Archie's Ace in the Hole.
Okay. We can't look at that in live, can we?
Oh, I'm not recording it live. Well,
Okay.
you can. It just
You
not.
can. It's
Uh,
completely banned, right?
yeah,
It's in the
you can't
card set.
play it. Yeah, it's in
Oh,
the.
oh, is it even besides the expanded being truncated? That's right. It shows all those cards. Is that card banned anyway, or
One of
no?
them is Max's hidden ball trick.
Max's hidden ball trick. Okay.
Maxi, Maxie.
All right, I'm looking it up here.
It's the same as mustard, except the one's fighting and the one's water. They're both from the discard as well.
Wait, what? What is this? A trainer, Maxi?
Yeah, Maxi's.
Oh, I don't own it. Okay, I had to show
You probably
all. I
don't
do.
own it.
I do own Archie's Ace in the Hole.
Ah, okay.
Okay, and this is banned or no?
Maxi's hidden ball trick is banned.
Okay, all
I
right.
think, although I don't necessarily think it should be, but anyway, that doesn't really matter.
What's Crystal Wall?
Crystal Wall, is that with the ace
Uh,
deck that works in like
yeah, Black Kirim
a black
EX.
game? Yeah, okay.
Okay, okay. I was like, well, okay, that's why I hadn't heard of it. Okay, I was like, what is that? But yeah, it's one of those card specific ones.
Yeah. So there are some new cards we could talk about as well. Um, I think I don't remember what we've talked about, but the whole set was revealed. The whatever the
Hmm. We could
what
talk about the best deck and format that I uploaded today, and it's still the best deck and format, even as it's seeing the play is doubled now. It's fallen. It's down to 69% win rate.
nice. No, what?
It was up in the upper 80s before. Played by one
Slaxel.
person in like a 20-some person tournament, but it's actually not a bad deck. It's Arceus Raichu.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
not
saw that. That
it's
was
not
like in
it's
an IRL tournament or something.
was it
It was,
also?
I
Well,
think.
it was online. I mean, it's not it's I hadn't seen it before, and it was like 7-0-1 in like a 22-person tournament, which obviously doesn't mean much, um, but it's logical, I would say,
Uh, yeah,
as a
no,
deck.
it's fine. Um,
The number two deck is at 60% is Dondozo. And that one is
yeah,
probably not as good a deck.
no, probably not. Okay, so let's see
All right,
what
I'm looking at Pokey Beach here.
So, well, they revealed like a whole set, and I don't think we talked about it. Um,
Um,
I'm looking.
Not the Battle Academy.
No, I think it was
Those are decks, right?
yeah. I don't know if we talked about it. Yeah, Wild Force
Now
and
this is the stuff beyond temporal forces,
no,
right?
this is Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces is fully revealed,
They gave the fish. Yeah, I mean,
essentially. But I don't remember if we talked about it or if we didn't.
we did. I mean, we've talked about a lot of the pieces for it, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we talked about like they revealed more stuff, and I don't remember if we talked about that.
All right.
We don't have to
Where's
though.
We could talk about what they're doing with the Van Goghs in the stores. I think you can. I think they're sending 10 to a store. Like the chaos that
That's like
happened
worse.
in Europe in the one store at the Van Gogh Museum, I think may happen at every store across the world.
Wow, I'm so happy that they're
I
trying
think
to
that's what I saw. It's
cause bad
10 per
stuff.
store. Um, so anyway, Paldean Fate's Guide. Is this the card? Is this what you
No,
want?
it's Wild Force and
I know we want temporal
Cyber
forces.
Judge main sets fully revealed. But I don't remember if we there's like Torterra EX and stuff. I don't remember if we talked about that though. Um
Uh, I think we might have. What's it do?
it does more for each of your each of your grass Pokemon in play. I don't remember if we
Yeah,
talked.
because I think I talked about Grottle and stuff, which would have been
Okay.
with that, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously, that
Yeah.
goes in the deck.
But you like always talk about Grotle. You're like, let's do
It's really
Grotle.
good. I think I didn't put it on my top 24 decks. I don't think that was a mistake. Venomoth is there, but it didn't make the top 10. Gotta love item lock.
I'm
All
trying to
right.
think what was the well, there's the what is Pokemon rotation, what are we losing video where we didn't talk
Mm-hmm.
about it. I don't know
All
if we
right.
talked about these cards.
What's the article name so I can
It's
find it and tell you what's in it?
Wild Force and Cyber Judge main sets fully revealed on the 18th. So it was like a few
Okay.
weeks ago, but
Okay, that's fine. That helps. Okay, oh, it's like the third page. Okay. Uh, okay, so let me take a. I mean, I don't think we went through. We certainly didn't go through this thing, but um, why don't we save this if we have time?
Yeah, we're not
'Cause
gonna have
plus you
time.
right, because you want to do this other thing in maybe an hour.
Maybe, maybe.
Right. So let's talk about these other things first. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
And I'm sure we'll use up our time
Yeah,
doing
we'll
that.
probably go like a bunch of extra hours or something. But that'll be fine, I guess.
Yeah, and I might hopefully I don't have to take another phone call, but we'll see.
Okay. Um,
Uh,
so is everything ready?
so yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else we need to mention?
Nah,
Live's having more issues again.
it is. What issues?
Well, when you log in, the warning you get is now more severe than before.
Oh,
Before
what's
it
it
was like,
say?
you want me to log out and log? I don't remember. I have to log in. You want me to log in to see it?
It's fine.
It's been that there's been an error thing, like an issue with like the matchmaking or something, and now
Yeah,
that
which
it,
I
it
haven't
just it's
noticed either.
right. I haven't either, but now it's just that there's problems. I did like lose a game when I was playing my cast form deck because of an error because the Battle Viet no the Ultra Ball on turn one would not let me get my Squawkabilly EX,
Yeah.
and that and
Um,
that didn't feel good.
yeah, versus if you level ball, then you'd be all set.
So I had to grab um my V, which is the guy you hate, the
Glare
Articuno,
Knight Akuna.
Galarian Articuno V, and then my Forest Seal Stone, and then I could grab it, the Squawkabilly. But I didn't want both multi-partners in play, but I had no choice because if you can't squawk on turn one, you're not, it's not happening.
Yeah, yeah, you're probably losing with cast form versus otherwise you're winning with cast form.
Deck was running like 50% actually, which is just insane for that
Yeah,
deck.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, you
All right.
ready to start?
Yes. You want me to kick us off or you?
Sure, you can kick us off.
Hang on. Let me get the right thing here. All right. So click on zero,
Zero.
3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome to the Reasonably Effective podcast brought to you by myself and Uncommon Fossil. That is, I'm trying to remember my name here. And 10 Types, who is feeling under the weather. He feels like a dog's drug him around the backyard for a couple hours. He might sound that way and he might pass out during the podcast, but how's it going?
Yeah, it's going so well. I'm not feeling that bad. I'm feeling a little under. I wasn't feeling great yesterday, but today I'm doing all right. And I'm running a tournament. Maybe, maybe not. People aren't playing in it, so we'll see. But if you're watching, I'm also live streaming this. And if you're in the live stream at after the podcast, I'll be doing that in Mutant Standard again, just through Discord. Because Limitless, I did Limitless last time. It's fine, but um, I don't know. I feel like through Discord is just simpler. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about. Well, you want to introduce it?
Yeah, what I've been doing lately this week, some is I've been going through my videos first just to see what videos are popular, but then taking a look at what decks. Most of my videos are decks, and what decks I like. Going through the whatever like 400 videos, getting the decks I like, and just to get a sense of that. So, and obviously the rotation coming up, part of it is want to play those things that are going to rotate that I'm going to lose that I like, and also just get a sense of the decks I like. So the thought is, what are we going to miss with rotation? And I've identified 3 cards, and I've identified 3 decks that I like that will be significantly impacted by this loss. For me, just broadly speaking, the big things in rotation aren't specific cards or decks, aren't specific Pokemon. I mean, or decks, a deck, but things that are more broad, more general. So its engines are a big deal, but we're not really losing engines. A year ago, obviously, like the Intelligent Engine was huge, and that was game changing there. But not really engines this time. But then it's trainers. There's a lot of good trainers that we're losing that I think I'm going to miss that haven't gotten as much attention that I don't think are replaceable that are going to probably sink some decks where the Pokemon don't rotate, but some trainers go, and I think the decks aren't going to work.
Yeah, and then I also have some cards. I also have. Oh yes, is it 3 cards? Yeah, I have 3 cards. That I think are interesting. One of which I think is underplayed. One of which is a really fun
Mm-hmm.
card. And a third card. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Way to build the suspense there. So,
Yeah,
uh,
because I couldn't really think of anything good to say about. No, it's a cool card, but that also has some synergy with new cards. Because
yeah.
I was looking at because I obviously make YouTube videos. We both do, but I like
Yep.
to make videos when the new set drops. Oops. And so I do that, and so I obviously look at the new set and what it has.
Right.
And this new set was terrible, pretty bad. It was a mini set, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I
So
mean it's a special set, so you need to understand that.
yeah, I do, but so I was looking, and there's this one deck. I didn't actually make the deck yet. I think it was actually glitched as well. Not
What's that? The grass deck,
yeah,
which is what is it again? Is it yeah? What's the grass Pokemon again?
jump off.
The new one?
Oh, Espathra.
A Spath, or
No,
I'm just trying to think.
Espathra works. Espathra's good. Espathra's pretty good. Um,
And I pulled 3 copies, so now I need to give that a go.
yeah, I decided
Um,
I might not. I haven't opened any packs of the new set. I think I might do the whole ladder and then open them all at the end. I don't know
the big
though.
reveal. Okay, you're gonna. I mean, since you don't need to craft much, it's not a bad time to do it,
Yeah, I
right?
haven't like recorded a lot. I haven't played a lot of live recently though.
Yeah. Look, now I do think if you're gonna get to the end of the battle pass, you better get going because you're now down to you're on the grind. You're down to 6 weeks, 4 days. So how many days is that? 6 times 7 is what,
That's like
42,
40. Yes,
forty-eight.
that's
So
getting
you've got
close.
to now do more than a tier a day, or you're not going to finish it.
Yeah,
Just
that's fine though.
be
So
aware.
I guess I gotta get on the grind. Um,
Yep.
yay.
So
No, it'll be
now the other card is TM Crisis Punch, makes cast form not horrible. Is what I'll say.
maybe. I don't know about that.
That's probably the best deck it's in. I know people think Lost Zone and stuff,
But you're like,
or
no, Lost Zone's bad. I don't know if like
well,
cast form.
Lost Zone's really good anyway. It may make it a little better, but Lost Zone's very good. Okay, it's not like it's going to make it. If it makes it 1% better, that'd be a lot for a deck like that, right?
I guess,
Just
yeah.
because it's so good. And you talk about Radiant Charizard going on again. But Radiant Charizard is very good anyway, so it bumps it up a little bit. But
Yeah.
cast form needs everything it can get. But anyway, you don't want to talk cast form, although that's rotating, right?
Yeah,
And
I
that
know.
is one
And
of
you
my
have two cards that help cast form. Starting with the Rescue Carrier, right? So why do you like Rescue Carrier?
Yeah, I took a look at the deck. Rescue Carrier is very important. Rescue Carrier, all right, so what does it do? It, let me just read the exact text here. It does. It's an item, so you can play more than one a turn, whereas a supporter like Clara does part of this, but it's your supporter. So Rescue Carrier put up to 2 Pokemon, each with 90 HP or less from your discard pile into your deck. So look, I like
Hand, into
single
your
price
hand,
into your hand. I apologize. Right,
which
into
is
your hand,
better.
which is very right. It's much better. It's very important. So a lot of decks, I like decks with single prize low HP. Ditto for one, which is one of the things I'll talk about. And such as that. In the single prize
Ditto which copies
attacker,
from Pokemon Go, right?
correct, yes. And other things like Lunatone Soul Rock. Let's say you have these 90 HP basics out there, and I love these 90 HP basic decks. I really do. They're getting knocked out all the time. That's the way that they run. So you gotta with one card you get two back into hand. That's good. Rescue, you can put it into the deck with Rod and then get it back with something, but that's a lot more pieces to get happening. So it's very good to get these cards back in hand. And even again, like curly engines don't use it generally, but if that's getting knocked out again, it's just very good. And getting into hand is better than on to the bench because one of the cards that does some of this is the Buddy Pop, and even more so the other card is Level Ball, was my other item card, which again is 90 HP, so that I'm living in that range. But it goes one card from deck into hand. Buddy Poffin goes in the bench, which sometimes is good, but sometimes it's bad, and it only goes up to 70 HP, and those are big differences.
Well, yeah, but Buddy Poffin also is. I mean, it gets two cards.
It is.
They're different, but
It is that, but the idea that it replaces it. These there's three specific decks that run all three of these cards. That Buddy Poffin is garbage in all of them. It's not doesn't come. It provides.
what are these decks?
Well, one is Lunatone Soul Rock, and Buddy Poffin gets no cards
Okay, well,
for
yeah,
you.
that's fine. Yeah, but
One is Ditto Box, which I'm not sure if that gets any cards or
doesn't
not.
that get Ditto?
It does get Ditto, but you have to get it after it's knocked out. You have to get it from the discard into the deck, and then so you need a Rod and a Buddy Poffin, right? And that's
Well,
not
yeah,
ideal.
yeah, that's fine.
And then the other is Dodrio Pupitar, which is a super fun deck.
That
super fun
seems
deck
like
where
I
you're
feel
damaging
like
yourself all the
do you
time.
like ever play against Lost Zone? Like,
Well, all right, look. Most of these decks you can't. You just look. You play them on the ladder. You see Lost Zone. You scoop. Look, you can obviously you can put Radiant Jirachi, especially this Dojo Pupitar deck, because you're just putting massive damage on all of your Pokemon, right?
you need like
Um,
Manaphy and Radiant Jirachi. You're
you
gonna knock
do.
out your Manaphy and Radiant Jirachi. They're gonna die. You're gonna not
You
gonna
got to be
help.
careful about that too. What's Jirachi's HP now? I'm
It's
trying to remember.
70. They're both 70.
Se-
So
70s,
Buddy
which
pop them.
helps a lot. You could, but you need if they get knocked out, you got to rescue him because you got to get him back and play immediately. Like if you're up against Lost Zone with a lot of these decks, you just lose. And that's all I can see. I get you that, but in rescue in Lost Zone's good, but there's a lot of decks out there, so you can take a loss against a deck and live with it. At least I can.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Uh,
you don't approve.
no, I don't know. I like Lost Zone. It's very good. Um,
It is very good. Look, it's good, and it's just all. It's going to be good till it rotates. I gotta imagine.
yeah. But anyway, so is that it for like Love Ball Rescue Carrier?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about these actual decks some or not. Maybe it sounds like you don't want to.
I don't know. What was it? Lunatone Solrock.
Yeah, that
Um,
one's born. The Ditto Box and Dojo Pupitar. They're
yeah.
fun
So
decks to
Dojo
play.
Pupitar is
Now
wait,
this is the
what's
Pupitar
Pupitar?
from. See, what
How
is it?
much
It's
does it
it's
do?
from.
Doesn't it like not do very much?
It does 20 damage to your
Yeah.
opponent, and then
Isn't there
20
like
damage to each of your bench Pokemon. That's the you don't you want to damage your bench. It's the best attacker to damage your bench in the
what
game.
about no, what about Steelix
Well, hang on.
from
Hang on.
yeah, no, this card's definitely better.
No, hang on. Let me take a look.
Because this
If I can make this deck better, I will.
hmm,
Steelix from.
from Paradox Rift. I got all got it here. So it has 180
Okay.
HP. It does have
Yeah.
Tortreat, which isn't ideal,
I
but
need and I need Mental Energy. That I don't like with this deck. I
yeah.
mean, I could do that though. I could drop that instead of the P-Power. Go ahead.
Because what energy do you use now? What you don't need any specific type.
Well, I play fighting, so I can attack with the other attack, and I play a water because I play in water because I play Manaphy, so
Okay,
I can now
but those aren't
I
like
I can.
good.
They're not.
Which is
I
fine.
grant you that.
That's the best type to
So
play.
if I
He's
did the Steelix, all right, I'll make a note of that. The
did you
Steelix,
pull it up?
yeah. So 180. Now, of course, it ruins my whole level. Let me see. I can't get into. Yeah, I can get it with Ultra Ball. I can get it with
It
that.
does 130. It does 110 more damage. It does like um
Wait, oops, I lost the Pokemon again. All right,
it does
it
it does
does 130.
650% or no, what is it? 550% more damage. It's better.
Yeah, no,
And you damage yourself more, which is actually good.
yeah. Now, man, it's interesting that when you play the Dojo Pupitar, one of the issues is you can't damage yourself too much or you lose the game.
Well, yeah, but you
Uh,
don't need to attack with this as much.
yeah, usually you only attack once with the Pupitar anyway, so you can attack once with this. Now the problem is if they don't knock it out, I probably can't. I don't know if it's going to be very scary to attack a second time with it,
Do you run
right?
what's the damage pump?
I do not know.
That could be
let me double.
useful.
Yeah, no, I'm in Gape Jaw Bog, but that's it for that type of thing. Because the Dojo obviously damages itself.
Yeah, well, damage pump also is like healing though.
Right, I can heal off the Manaphy or the Jirachi if I played that, which I don't. I just take the L there.
Yeah. Anyway, so I feel like Steelix is better than
Maybe.
yeah, it's different,
Uh,
but
I'll have to take a look at it. I appreciate that. I have to change up the energies.
and then you
Let's
could
take
put
a.
in Scyther or Scizor as well, which I think Scizor is really good. That
Yes,
does more for each like ability in play your opponent has in play.
mm-hmm.
So yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, now you just want to play Zoroark box then. That's what you're going to talk me into next,
exactly.
which is.
I was like, oh, I could talk about Zoroark. I didn't. Or we won't really, but it's
All the content creators are doing Zoroark videos this last week. If you
oh,
noticed, because of the new
didn't.
cards. Because I was right. The best card is the what Camerupt or what is it called?
Uh,
The fire one.
yeah, is that right? I think that's right. Yeah.
What is like a camel with a
Oh, it's like erupting. It's a volcano.
yeah.
Yeah, so Camerupt, which is fine. I mean, it's not like that good.
It might be the best card from the set
No, I
though.
don't think it's the best good. I think Espathra is better.
It might be.
Um,
I don't know.
I think
So
Atticus is
and
better, but not right now.
you dumped on the Dodrio Pupitar deck. That's fine. The Ditto box is another good deck. So see if you hate that one. Let me find Ditto box, which I just revised. I don't
And can
think
you
the
send me
videos.
the list as well? Like the new list.
Yeah, I will put it into Discord.
Yeah, then I can show everyone. Although it's a podcast, so if you're listening on a podcast, you can't see. But
Right.
subscribe to
Obviously, they can.
YouTube to solve that. No, no, we'll talk about it. But I also want to see it because I don't know.
Yeah, I streamlined it before. I had a couple other attacking options. I just uploaded it, so I had yeah, two other attackers. One the Plusle that boosts damage, and I had another something. And I realized these were the main attackers, so I kind of simplified the deck to make it work better. Kind of a Ditto box. Ditto's not rotating, but Ditto gets hurt a lot by losing these cards. Right, it's 70 HP. As you said, Buddy Poffin helps with Ditto as well. Right, you get two right into play, which is good. For sure. So it plays three Dittos, two Dondozos, right, which pairs with four Tatsugiris. That's the attacking option. You'd rather attack with Dondozo than Ditto because it's got more HP. So you just need one DTE to attack with that. 50 per Tatsugiri in the discard pile. The Tatsugiri from Paradox Rift that you can use survival strategy to search your deck for any two cards is a nice little option in the deck. One Mawile
Oh,
for
and sorry,
stalling.
after Tatsugiri, you then switch to the bench, and you have Mimikyu to wall as well. So that's a combo there.
Right. It's a tricky question about that one. And I was doing that more initially, but now I'm leaving the Tatsugiri there because I want it to go in the discard pile.
Oh yeah, if you're copying Tatsugiri Ditto, you probably want to go back into Mimikyu.
Right. But yeah, you have Mimikyu for the walling, so the deck plays Psychic and cut DTEs. Then you have Mawile again, which you can attack with directly or with Ditto, right? With Tempting Trap. And I can attack with the other attack Bite, but I don't know if I've ever done that,
Do you
but it's an
tempting
option.
trap into like a damaging attack? Like do you
Uh,
tempting trap into release rage?
Not really. It's always in my mind. Usually, honestly, Mimikyu and Mawile is mostly how the deck wins. The Dondozo attacks are usually the third important most of the attacks in terms of value.
So Mawile
But
like for trapping, and then just like stalling
yeah,
them to win.
I mean, excuse me, having a little coughing fit here. The Mawile is best late game though, after they've run through their switching cards more so. So a lot of times Mimikyu to slow them down, or Dodri or the Dondozos get some damage, get them into that defense, into that attack mode, gets them vulnerable to Mawile a lot of times.
Yeah. And Mawile's an interesting card because you can tech it into not control. Obviously, it's very good in control. Um,
Right.
you can run in all
So
sorts of things though.
right. So the deck is that combination of damage on a single prize Pokemon that can do a single prize basic that can do 180 with it one DTE attached as long as you get four Tatsugiras in the disc pile. Now you're usually not getting four, but getting three is okay. That's not horrible to get set up with three. And it's got 160 HP, so that's nice if it's the one you're attacking with. And then the Mimikyu, which is still very effective in a lot of matchups, even though they get around it, they have to burn up their bosses and whatnot. So it helps a lot. And the Mawile, of course, it's a nice little set of options there. And I used to have the Mewtwo in the deck as well.
Which Mewtwo?
From 151
Oh,
from 151.
that like hits
And that
back or
yeah, it's
whatever.
got a rebound, whatever it is. Whatever damage it does to you, your opponent does to you, you do back to your attacker. And I did get some value out of it, but not that often. So I
Yeah,
decided to
obviously they
cut
can
it.
like boss or even rope around it, and then
Right.
you lose a lot of value there.
You do, but again, it's a single prize deck, so they get around it for one turn and get one prize. They still have to do it like 4 or 5 more times, right? So that's part of it. They can get around your pieces, but can they get work with it enough time, right? A single prize deck, as long as your bench is staying safe, right? That's always a big issue. The bench is very vulnerable here.
Yeah,
And again, lost zone is horrible.
yeah, that seems not so good for this. But I mean, Dondoso is actually okay against it with the high HP, um,
Right.
which you can recover with the rescue carrier. Oh wait, you can't do that.
Yeah, do I play? I do play 2 Rod, so I can get it back that way.
What's
I still
Professor
would play.
Taro's scenario for, and why isn't it Penny?
Is Penny better
Well, that
with this?
gets it back into your hand, all the attached cards.
Yeah, I guess Penny's any basic, right?
Yeah, because your deck's all basics, unless you want
Yeah, I
to
guess
discard.
no, yeah, I should play Penny instead. You're right. I
What's
mean,
that for?
Tatsugiri mainly,
Okay, if you have to like start it and you need it in the discard.
right? Or a lot of times you attack and it's sitting there, right? And you don't want it, or you switch. Yeah, you attack, you run to the bench, set up the mimic, you get rid of the Tatsugiri the following turn, something like
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh. But I definitely think
Um,
Mimikyu is like an underplayed card. It's really good. Um, it's also mostly played in control where you can't even attack with it, but its attacks, it's not very that good of an attack, but um, it's like it's really hard to deal with. Or it's not really hard to deal with, but it's like annoying to deal with for some decks.
yeah,
And then as you said, it like kind of causes them to do things that they're not really normally doing, possibly stretching their resources too thin, leading to them being vulnerable to other types of like attacks, like trapping or something like that.
right. I mean, if they play rope in the deck, they're more likely to play to use up a rope, which of course makes the Mawile more effective. Or they're playing bosses, and again, basically decks will play 2 or 3 boss, and that's usually about it. A lot of decks don't play Pal Pad, so they can only get around it so many times. I
Yeah,
do,
most decks can
I d-
hit it, like can knock it out with something, but that something is like a Excalibur or like a
right a Zapdos or something, right? Like a lightning, whatever. The basic lightning pivot, something like that.
oh yeah.
And what's important is it's really good against the against Charizard Pidgeot, right?
Yeah,
Because
they actually probably going with Charmeleon, which isn't very
if they
good.
if they play it
Yeah, most of us run one Charmeleon. Um,
right, and then they one shot you, and you don't one shot them,
Actually,
but
the new
then
Charmeleon. Well, no. So there's different. The new Charmeleon only does 50 for two.
the one that is immune to what effects?
Oh, but that means they're immune to Mimikyu. Okay. So that's actually worse for you.
Oh, effects of attacks.
Yeah.
Yes, so
There's
you
some
need to
different
attack with something
Charmeleons.
else.
Uh,
Right,
yeah.
like the old like there's ones that do 70 for 2.
Yeah, but that damages itself 20, so then you'll KO with a Mimikyu of your own. There are some interesting dynamics there overall.
Right, and they probably only play 1 Charmeleon. Some decks don't play any, or it can be prized too, and they don't have a way to dig it out of the prizes. Um, I mean, I played this deck. What's my gusting options here? Oh, 2 Counter Catcher. I dropped in a boss, which I didn't play before, and a Pal Pad. So I remember one Charizard player where they kept, I got the Mimikyu set up, and I just hit like counter catcher. They got down the Charmander energy, counter catcher, boom, knock it out. Because I was behind like 3 or 4 prizes, and then they got another turn, next Charmander back, energy, counter catcher, boom, knocked it out, boss. I think I did it 3 times in a row, so it was a nice feeling.
For you,
As they,
as they
yes, oh,
tried.
it was horrible for them. Oh, yes, I don't remember if they conceded or not. I obviously wouldn't have blamed them for doing it because it was just horrible from their perspective. What it just streamed perfectly there. So
Yeah. Speaking of prizes, I want to talk about my card.
yes,
One of my cards, Peonia. Peonia is a really interesting supporter. That in my opinion is underplayed and really hard to use. That's why it's. Or I don't know if I'd say it's. It's kind of. It's mostly played control or
right.
decks that have like lots of one ofs, mostly control, but then like V Union decks. Um,
Right, V Union occasionally. Like I'm trying to think, like when Tor did his early Urshifu deck, that was feels like ages
oh
ago
yeah,
with
with
Mewtwo.
Inteleon when it was searchable, then it was more played because
Right,
one you do have a decent amount of one ofs, and also you have the
right,
ability to get Peonia whenever you want.
right.
But so I'm going fossil. Are you familiar with Town Map? I imagine most people watching this are, but um,
Yeah, that's the stadium is correct. Does it turn up all your
no,
prize
it's
cards,
a an
or
item.
it's an
But
item?
yeah, you play turns up all your prize cards, and we've seen various cards like that. Um, and so obviously that gives you access to all your prizes, right? Or you see all your prizes.
Right. And of course, so does your opponent, which is
Yeah.
obviously a major downside to
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, and so there's a card, Alf, was it Alf? Or is it Al? I think it's Alf Lithograph. I can't speak. Alf
Oh,
Lithograph.
ALPH.
Yeah, I think that's what I don't remember. Alf Lithograph. Um, 3. I don't know if they might have all had the same name. But there
This is
is
not in the game at all, correct?
no, this is
Okay.
not.
It's old. It's older than you've standard than the full expanded.
Yeah, so this is Alf Lithograph. No, was it Alf? I keep saying it like, uh, what is it? Alf Lithograph. And so it says look at all your face down prize cards with actually an exclamation point as well. Um, so that's so fun. But so there's a card like that in standard. Maybe what's it? Daisy's Help from 151. It's not as good. Well, I don't know. It's different. I'd say it's worse, but it's a supporter. Draw 2 cards. Look at your face down prize cards. Um, and Peonia only works with so that like you see your prize cards, right? Um,
So wait, so tell me that new card again.
Daisy's Help. Draw 2 cards. So from 151, draw 2 cards. Look at
Okay.
your face down prize cards. Um,
What's it called? Oh, Daisy.
Daisy's Help. Yeah. Um,
Okay. Okay.
So, and obviously with Peonia, then you can get exactly 3 prize cards. So now you know presumably what all your prize cards are.
Right.
Um, and so you can use Peonia, and you take the exact 3 that you want. You have some cards in your hand, let's say like 4. That's pretty common. And then you put
Yeah.
like some back, and you get exactly the hand and the prizes that you want. Of course, that is across 2 supporters, which aren't
Right.
specifically Daisy's Help isn't super powerful. I mean, it's draw 2, which is kind of bad, but
Right.
at the same time, it also like um, then you have Peonia. You can run like a bunch of Peonias, and you can manipulate your prizes. And every time you take a KO, you know exactly which card off the prize you're getting. You can put cards into your prizes that you don't want, or cards that you want later. And so you have a lot of versatility with that. And same thing with Peonia. I think Peonia, a lot of people just view Peonia as if I get bad prizing, I can take
hmm
cards out of my prizes, right?
Yeah. I mean that, and again, it's like V unions or control decks, right? Is
Yeah,
what
but
plays
still
it.
bad
Durant,
prizing with those decks.
correct, right? And I played a number of Durant Mill decks, so you play it in that because you're not taking prizes again, and you got to get all those Durants into hand.
Yeah. Um, and so the idea there obviously is that Peonia gets that stuff, but then you can have issues because it could miss. We have Hisu and Heavy Ball as well, but they're different. Hisu and
Right.
Heavy Ball just takes stuff out of the prizes, right? It's not
hmm
like it gives you. It kind of does give you prize knowledge if you don't check, but you don't know where any of them
Right.
are. Peonia, you know where your prizes are. You know exactly where 3. Assuming you have 6 prizes left, you
hmm
know exactly 3 of them are. And then you know the other 3 what they are, assuming you prize direct. Of course, you don't
hmm
necessarily do that, but let's just say you do. And now you know what those 3 are, and you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting the one you want. And I think prize checking, a lot of people use it, and I don't always prize check, and it's kind of annoying. But if you know exactly what your
Yeah.
6 prizes are, you can kind of have like if you just draw a random card from the top of your deck, it could be like anything. I mean, it can't be anything, but it could be a wide variety of things.
Yeah.
You shouldn't really ever bet on it being a certain card. But then with Peony, like taking a prize card, you can
hmm
say, oh, it's going to be one of these 6 cards, and then you can have really good knowledge, be able to make good plays from that. But now with Daisy's help, you can combo with Peonia, and then just have like
hmm
really insane control of your prizes.
Yeah. Obviously, you're burning your supporter for turn, so that's which is a big price to pay,
Yeah, but
right?
well, like with Daisy's help,
Yeah. Well, I mean that now it's going over 2 turns though, so
yeah, but
that's
Peonia is like it's functioning as a draw supporter because or it's kind of like look at the top 6 cards of your deck, put 3 into your, or put, right, it's not your
hmm
deck, but it's your prizes, put 3 into your hand, and then put 3 back. And you
yeah.
get like a lot of control over that. So then you can, well, next time you play Peonia, you can play a bunch of Peonia, and then you can get good value out of it again.
Yeah. I'm wondering now, have you played Daisy's Help in any deck, by the way?
No, I kind of forgot about it. It was
I
a mini set, and I forgot about it.
Okay. It seemed like one of those cards you're singing the praises of, but I was thinking I don't think I've ever heard you mention it. So
No, I
okay.
yeah.
So we look forward to that video coming out soon. I'm wondering if Peonia in a deck where you need to be able to access the Peonia later in the game, but what if if you get down to like three prizes about left, then knowing those prizes and where they are, all your prizes could be useful too, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like in a Pidgeot EX deck where you can then pick out that Peonia late in the game when you don't need another support to help set up because at that you already have your Charizards and whatever going. Getting that one prize card could really be important.
Yeah, and I think that's interesting as well. I think prize like I don't know, I think Peony is really interesting, and I don't think it's used that often outside of, as I said, like control. Um, I'm looking at this, and most of these decks are control or Mewtwo V Union decks.
Yeah.
This one's a Zoroark deck, but that's like obviously a prize-based deck. This one's a Lost Zone. I think like in Lost Zone,
Mm.
it could make sense, but it's mostly control, and it's or Zoroark
Right.
or Mewtwo V Union. Again, I found some Urshifu and Talion, right? And Talion VMAX, as we said, can use it because you have this like very precise searching, so you can kind of
Hmm.
use it on a turn when you're not like doing a lot. But it can be, I think Pionier's underutilized.
Yeah. I mean, it lends itself towards decks that have some time and some patience, right?
Yeah, and I think it has a really high skill ceiling and a high
It
skill
does.
floor.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can get not much value out of it if you're not using it wisely. Obviously, you're playing a V Union deck. It's very simple what you're trying to do with it. But in other decks, yeah, it's a little trickier. Probably lends itself maybe to single prize decks because you're giving up some turns. You can't be giving up multi-prize turn after turn and then try to think you're going to get the card from Peony and then come back with it.
Yeah, I think it could work with something like Mimikyu, like kind of
Hmm.
seeing behind that, or item
Yep.
lock with there
Yeah,
are a number of
like
additional combos.
Venomoth or something.
Yeah.
Or yep. Okay. So Peonia is one. Yeah, that's rotating. Obviously, that is a meaningful card. That's not one that everybody's talking about. Certainly.
Yeah, I think it's an underrated card that we're losing. I don't think it's going to be absurdly impactful either, um, but I think it's a moderately big deal. I'm happy with Hisuian Heavy Ball. Hisuian Heavy Ball is very
Yeah.
simple and it gets the job done for for many things, right? Honestly, the
Hmm.
most common thing you're scared of prizing is going to be your tech basic Pokemon like Manaphy, Jirachi, um,
Right.
your Durant, your Tatsugiris, those types of things.
Right. And that's the card you can get into play that turn and do something with it immediately. So yeah. So it's the most meaningful, but it's obviously simple to play, but obviously doesn't get you the other pieces like Peonia does. So
Yeah, and shuffles your prizes.
right, just keeps them. So after Peonia, you can look at your prizes with Daisy's help, but you don't get them. So is there any way to get prizes
Well, I'd
after
say
this
no. I'd say
rotates?
it's the other way. Oh, you're saying after it rotates. No,
Yeah.
I mean you can take them. You can take your prize cards.
No, yes,
So,
I mean besides taking prizes, yes, I figured I didn't need to say that, but apparently I did. So
let's see. I'm trying to think. What is Archrone?
and is that
Um,
staying in
yeah,
format? And I don't
Archrone.
even
Look
remember.
at the top card of your deck. You may switch it with one of your face down prizes. Oh wait, that's actually really good.
Okay.
I didn't think about that combo. That's
With
really interesting.
yeah, with Daisy's help.
Yeah. So, um, of course, then that's the top card of your deck, and so you don't actually have it, but it's pretty good. That's a pretty decent combo, allowing you to get whatever you want out of your prizes.
Right. The problem, what you really want then to complete things is like the Orangaroo that could switch a card from hand with the top card in your deck. So you can put a card, you have better control over it. You want more control over the top card in
Yeah,
deck
that would
too.
be useful. We have Muku, which can just draw one.
Uh,
I mean, it
that's
doesn't just draw
true.
one. It pretty much just draws one, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that.
I'm glad we worked things out.
We've solved the meta. So, yep. So Peonia. Okay. And you have another card you wanna throw out there?
Yeah. So I'll talk about another really interesting. Actually, I'll do the rest of my cards. They're kind of related, but
Yep.
we're gonna talk about the goat mustard, single strike
Okay.
style mustard or rapid strike style mustard, which are the same as,
Yep.
um, they're essentially the same as Max's Hidden Ball Trick and Archie's Ace in the Hole. I don't remember if it's Archie's Ace in a Hole or the Hole. Um, It's the hole. I wonder
It's the whole,
what
yes.
hole they're talking about. Anyway,
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
have obviously they're interesting, right? So what they
yeah.
do is you can play this only if it's the last card in your hand, and then you search your deck or discard depending on which one it is for a certain type of Pokemon. The single strike one gets a single strike Pokemon, and the Rapid Strike gets a Rapid Strike Pokemon,
Hmm.
and then you draw 5 cards. So big cost there, but then obviously it's it's big reward. They're all kind of different
Yes.
because obviously they get different Pokemon. But
Right.
they're all cool in my opinion. Because obviously you can either the combo heavy and they're funny, and I think they're really I don't know, I really like the card.
Hmm.
We haven't seen great partners. We saw Beedrill, which was good,
Right.
and then we also you can play with Arceus Duraludon. Um, I guess like that's
Yeah,
but it's not like that
you
good Arceus
could.
Duraludon. I'm like looking through the decks and it's a lot of Arceus Duraludon, and then there's also Beedrill as well. And Beedrill's like fine, it's pretty good, but
Yeah, the Beedrill, the single straight Beedrill, which is stage two, single prize, and particularly the first attack, persist sting for one grass energy. If the opponent's active Pokemon has any special energy attached, it's knocked out. So that was, back right now, special energy is really down. So a card like
yeah.
Beedrill isn't worth the effort, really. But back, for a while, everyone was running a lot of special energy, and it was a huge threat to put in decks.
Yeah, definitely. So I think it's a really cool card. I like combo-y style decks.
Hmm.
And then in terms of Rapid Strike, I'll talk about the Rapid Strike card that's really interesting to me, and that's Jump Bluff. I mean, there are a bunch of interesting Rapid Strike cards, but Jump Bluff is really interesting here because it has Fluffy Barrage where it can attack twice, and this connects with some new cards, and notably that. Well, okay, so there's scrolls, which are give you extra attacks, and then technical machines, which also give you extra attacks. So you can use them
Right.
multiple times, or you can mix and
Hmm.
match. You can only have one tool, but you can like use your regular attack, which is 60, and then you can do like whatever, some big attack. So you got some really interesting options there. I think
Hmm.
the TM Crisis Shot, I mentioned this to you, you do 280 twice. It's just
Right, because just to make sure, so you attack twice. You don't get to do any plays in between, and that then means that the techno machine does not get discarded, right? Because your turn hasn't ended yet.
yes.
Okay, and that's obviously important because if it got discarded after the first attack, it would be a lot less useful.
Yeah, but I think it's pretty cool how they like how you can do that. I don't know how good it is, but I
Right.
tried
I
it. It didn't
mean,
really work. Well, I think I said the card was glitched before the podcast. So during the podcast,
okay. Oh yeah, you
it's
said yeah. I remember. Yeah, you couldn't attack with it both times, right?
I don't know it like you couldn't switch attacks, which I wanted to do. It didn't actually have to, but I tried it and it didn't work. The second
Hmm.
deck didn't happen.
I just didn't do anything the second time. Okay. Um, yeah, obviously Live has its issues, and this is not going to be top of their list because it's rotating soon. It doesn't see a ton of play, but I mean, obviously it should get addressed. The difficulty is like the TM Crisis Punch is very good. It's three energies though. So besides getting your stage two into play, which I mean you can be using the mustard. Again, pulling off mustard's hard. I don't know if that's how you were playing the deck or not.
Yeah, that was not what I was doing.
Okay, good because and you can't we had like Glare and Meowth and some which would discard two once per turn before, so that helps set up the mustards. There's much less pieces to get the mustard to get it to empty out the rest of your cards in your hand. So mustards are harder now than they were a year ago to pull off, I think.
Yeah. It's still fun though, like a fun thing to try. But then you have your last card as well, which is probably the best of the cards.
Okay. Yeah, and this is Raihan, which is a supporter. Which again, you're playing single prize decks. Raihan's really good. I even ran a Raihan in my Arceus Duraludon deck. I noticed, so that's you only can get knocked out off once in that game sometimes. So you're not Raihaning very often there. But if your Pokemon was knocked out your last turn, accelerate a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, always good. But then also search your deck for any one card, put it into hand. So super, super, super good there, right? Anytime you search for any card you want, really good. Even for some of these decks where you're relying on like double turbos, as long as you have some special energy, I mean basic energies as well, it's a nice thing. Like with the Ditto box, there's times I'm using the Raihan even though I don't have anything useful to attach the Raihan the energy to, just because I need that search for one card, right? I need to get the DTE that turn, for instance, to pull off the attack. It's just really good for any generally single prize deck where basic energy, obviously, you're getting knocked out. So it's a super powerful, versatile card.
Yeah, and honestly, it's a card that like you can almost play in any deck. And even in like single prize decks, so you might not normally run ba
Hmm.
basic energy. You might put in basic energy
Right,
to add Raihan. Keep in mind that Raihan is kind of like teammates, right? Or yeah, teammates. If you're knocked out, last time you searched for two, you only get one,
right,
but you do get this acceleration. So it also enables combos that like you can't do. It's like the only, essentially, in my opinion, the only universal energy acceleration because it obviously accelerates to uh,
right.
any type of basic energy, to any
Hmm.
Pokemon. It's really good. Obviously, you need to be knocked out, but it's really good, really
Right.
fun, and probably
Hmm.
what I think, in my opinion, it's the biggest loss to rotation. I don't know. It's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't played in a lot of the top decks much, but that's because the top decks rely on the big HP multi-prize Pokemon, especially in the VMAX era. There were a lot of VMAXs, and if you're giving up like three prizes per knockout, you only have one knockout before you lose the game, right?
Yeah,
So
but
you
you
only have
still
one.
could run like you could run Raihan and VMAX stacks. It's not like the
You
most.
can.
I'm like looking at Limitless, and a lot of it's like Lost Zone and Arceus, which obviously
Hmm.
aren't three prize decks. Like okay, so yeah, one
Yeah,
of the lists. So Ice Rider, right? You played Ice Rider. You play Melanie, obviously, but
that's
you
true.
might play one Raihan. Like any deck with an Inteleon, like Inteleon
Right.
Urshifu, pretty much any deck with Inteleon could
Hmm.
play it and get good value. But as it's mostly two prize or one prize decks. I
Right.
mean, there's so many decks here. Um, but like Raihan's really good.
Yeah, it's yeah gonna miss it. It just it adds flexibility, and it helps support. To me, part of it is it helps support those single prize decks, right? Because they're always struggling to up against the multi prize decks, and the EXs seem to help out the single prizes. But instead, when you have a 300 plus HP two prize Pokemon, it's awful tough to win with a single prize deck.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough.
The other card that I think Claire is a supporter, that's a big loss too.
Yeah, I think Claire's good. I don't know. I'm not like obviously the biggest fan of it. It's fine. Um,
I mean, you like the dark box back before, with
but I didn't really love Claire, and
okay, you didn't like it. So
yeah,
okay.
I wasn't a massive fan of the Galarian Moltres, although it was okay. Um, but I just rather like in that case Ordinary Rod, because that was in the format
Hmm.
Super Rod wasn't. I'd rather like Super or Ordinary Rod, and then just search them
Yeah.
out. And then still have your supporter, right? So you can like boss or whatever. Although I did see some value in Clara. Um, it's kind of good, but you need it's uncommon. Haha. No.
Yes, very
Um,
very clever.
yeah,
I appreciate that.
it's
Yes.
uncommon
I was
that that you'd need like multiple energy and multiple Pokemon. It's not like crazy uncommon, but like most decks don't need multiple energy back, right? At least not that turn.
That's true because you can't usually do something with them. Although of the cards we've talked about, Clara might have. I think it might have seen the most play in top decks.
Um, maybe I don't think I think less than a Raihan. I don't know. I guess it sees most
Maybe
playing like Lost Zone. I don't know.
because you're looking at Limitless, right,
I'm
for
looking at
this.
regular Limitless. Yeah.
So let me call that up. So what do I do? I click on cards. What do you click on to get
Uh,
that, by the way?
yeah. What to get what? I clicked on the card. So you have the card, and then there's like C decks it's in or whatever at the bottom.
Uh, at the bottom, I just want to, okay, open all. Okay, I see. So yeah, okay. Yeah.
There's
So I'm just,
a lot of decks there. So not necessarily the most useful thing in the world.
yeah, yeah. And how important it is in the deck, of course, is it doesn't tell you that either because
Yeah.
all cards are not equally important in every deck. So
Yeah, and also Limitless. This Limitless website has much less data than the Play Limitless website, although they're like related. But unfortunately, they
Hmm.
don't have like Play Limitless data as readily available. Um, but I think there's one thing I want to turn to. I think we have a little bit of time, and I want to talk
Okay.
about some of the new cards revealed,
Hmm.
which I don't think talked about too much. Or no, we have. We've probably talked about them too much, but we haven't talked about all of them.
Yeah.
We talked about like Relicanth and stuff. I don't really remember which cards we've seen and haven't looked at.
Right.
Um,
Because we have the information of all the cards that are coming in temporal forces now.
yeah, but so first of all, I think we talked about. Did we talk about Torterra? I need to look at this real quick.
Or Terra EX. All right. So let's see. So 340 HP evolves from Grottle, which has a new Grottle, but the old Grottle is probably better. That searches for any evolution, grass evolution, right? I would
Yeah,
think. This probably has more HP at 120. I'm not sure what the other one is.
yeah, it does have more HP.
So you're attacking. Let's see. For 1 energy, it does 30 damage for each grass Pokemon you have in play. So you have 6 in play. You're doing 180 for 1 energy. That's good. Oh, this is the deck. I think we talked about some because this is the deck that has another card that I'm sad with the rotating that it really wants, and that's Cheryl.
Yeah, I think Cheryl's could be good. So my question for you is, do you think, because obviously grass has been pretty terrible for the last, uh,
Forever for
yeah,
yeah,
for quite some
a long
time.
time. Yeah.
And so do you think this card is gonna be good?
Well, I mean, obviously weakness is a huge deal too. So it's a 30, 180 for 1 energy is good. Um, it's a stage 2. You're going to play the other Grottle to evolve into. You're going to play the other Torterra probably too. But is that 3 energy or 2?
It's two, but it's decent.
It because that gets good damage too, right? And you only give one prize off that, so that's not bad in the deck too. And then let's see, the other attack, 3 energy, does 150 and heals 50. Is that the question? Like that attack's almost as good as the other attack, right? It's 3 energy,
Yeah,
so
you probably need it with a
you're
Neo
gonna
upper energy, right? Which is
that
two
provides
energy of any type
two
on a
energy,
stage two.
right? Yeah, or yeah, you need somebody to get the energy on. Hey, always have Fortress EX in format. Don't forget that.
That's true.
Um, but the question is, like, if you're relying on Jungle Hammer, you're healing 50 per turn. You've got to survive 2 hits.
I
If
think
you
you're
only
relying
survive,
on Forced March, um,
and what's that do?
the first attack,
You think so?
and
Okay,
and then
so
you could throw a scenario as well.
yeah, I mean, you could, and I guess if since you have the other Grottle, you're going to have some other stage ones in play. You're getting Pokemon in play constantly, so you can always slap down your stage 2 immediately and attack because you have to. One of the things you have to stream attacks, especially with this, you're not blowing up massive Pokemon with your damage, so you've got to be consistent, right? Turn after turn.
Of course, you mentioned weakness, and it is a good type. Being good against, well, I don't know if it's actually good against Roaring Moon, but it's certainly good against Charizard. You're not really dying to
Yeah.
them, and you're one-shotting them back. So that's really good.
Well, if you have a full,
Well, that's not
uh,
that hard to do.
I get it, but if you don't, then you're not one shotting them.
That's true.
So you are weak to fire, and fire traditionally isn't not a that's always been one of Grass's problems too. There's been enough fire
Well, I think
around, and
fire's
people.
like on and off. Like sometimes it's really good. Well, it was really good with Welder, right? You started playing when
Hmm.
Welder was a big thing.
Yes,
Um,
it hasn't
aside
been
from
as
Welder,
good.
hasn't been that good. Like, I mean, right
People
now
like
fire isn't that good. I mean, well, okay, there's Charizard, but that's like not really fire.
right.
Um,
People like fire though. They do, and people like Entei, and part of why they like
no, you
Entei
like
is because
Entei.
other people. Hey, I've heard Andrew Mahone talk to people and how he talks about how people that tune into him like Entei as well and
Well, but
want it to work.
who's Aaron Mahone to
So
say that?
what does he know about what
Yeah,
people want,
exactly,
right?
exactly. No,
So he thinks there's a people like Entei. They do. I think they're correct. And at Liverpool, there were 2 Arceus boxes that both played Dragon Pokemon, by the way. Um, They're not the dragon Pokemon that are any good. I mean,
Rayquaza.
no, V-Stars, sorry. Oh, yeah, the one
Oh,
played
Dragonite
Rayquaza,
V-Star.
Dragonite V-Star, and the other was Rayquaza VMAX, sorry, yes. And they both did pretty well. Now the Rayquaza one was essentially a Firebox. That's why I bring this up. It was a Firebox with Arceus and Rayquaza.
Yeah, yeah,
It was a little odd. It was a bunch of pieces put together, but which had grass attackers, right? So I mean fire attackers. So fire attackers, you just can't afford as a stage 2. You can't be one shot. If you're one shot, you don't have a chance, right?
yeah. But anyway, I think, well, I don't know. Like Charizard can get one shot, but
Not easily. If Charger's getting one shot, it's
well, no,
not
this
winning,
also isn't
right?
getting one shot, right? Like this is getting one
Yeah,
shot
no,
less
you're
than
right. As
Charizard.
long as it's not as long as fire is not big, is it doing enough damage for all the work to get stage 2s in play? I'm not sure about that, right?
Yeah, you're a hater. You're a hater.
I'm just concerned. I am a concerned citizen.
Okay, and then
So,
I also want to look at Shaman, the one right below it, which does
yep.
pinpoint dive, 60 snipe to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon EX or Pokemon V.
Mm.
Yeah, for one grass, which is kind of interesting. Makes me think of like a Luminous box. But do you think that could be like a thing or not?
I mean, I'm not. The fact that it's limited to those types of Pokemon isn't great. I gotta say, because if it didn't even have that restriction,
Well, then it
it's
would be pretty
question.
good. It's probably like
It would
taking
be, but it's still
KOs.
not. It's not broken. Then, though, is
No,
my
I don't
point.
think so. I think this
I'm
is
still not sure I'm playing it, even if it doesn't have the restriction. But I'm considering it seriously. Then, with this restriction, I mean, you can finish something off on the bench. That's what it's there for, right?
mhm.
In a grass deck. So if grass is decent, so I guess does it go in the same deck? I guess this is after you hit them twice with your Torterra, your stage 2, and you still haven't taken a knockout yet. Your Shaman finishes them off on the third turn.
um, yeah, or yeah, something like that, finishing him off. Which I think is interesting. I think it's actually like, though you're making it seem like it's really bad.
I'm just not because it's only finished in things off or loose softening them up, right? Or I just did cast form, so it's just like the old the grass the Rowlet, right? You do 60 damage to the bench, and then the next turn, if there's something that then you have something that multiplies the damage on it, boom, you take your knockout.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Maybe that's what we're doing with it.
yeah. That could be. I don't know. That doesn't seem good. That seems pretty bad. But
I I don't know. It needs a good grass deck, and this could fit in it, right? It's kind of like saying I like Screamtail in the psychic deck. What do you call it? You know what I'm talking about.
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir EX, right? But Screamtail's good, but without Gardevoir, Screamtail isn't much of anything. So is there a good? You need a good grass deck, and this can be a piece to go into it. Right now, there's not a good grass deck.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was thinking like a Luminous Energy box deck with like Mimikyu and some stuff.
So now you think because one of the decks I liked was a Luminous V box, right, with the Luminous and a bunch of Vs, which we're losing some of, right?
Well, I think that
In that
revolved around Melanie, right?
it could, yes,
Which
it
we're
could.
losing, obviously.
We are, and part of that then you'd have like the Suicune V as well as an option that you're losing. So that's going away is my point. But those were they did decent damage, right? They did a lot more damage than 60. So what other? Because is this a single prize Luminous box?
Yeah, yeah,
And
something like that.
what's it working with? It's an interesting thought. I mean, it's
I don't know. I haven't
intriguing.
really thought about it too much.
Okay,
Yeah. And anyway, I think that's. Do you think that's it for
enough
today's
about that.
episodes? Episode.
Yeah, I don't. Is there any other Pokemon you want to hit on quickly or
There's
no?
some more cards, but I don't think we need to talk
We
about
can
them in
wrap it
today's
up. So
episode. Because you
yeah,
also haven't thought about them. But
no,
yeah, I think ending early is good. Because we always talk too long. So
yeah. Hey, let me say
oh yeah, something
just
else.
just look. It's rotations coming up. We got what 6 weeks or something like that. So think about the things you're going to miss. Some of them are the Pokemon you're going to lose, but also the trainers you're going to lose, and just play those decks now while you can and enjoy it. Right. That's rotation is part of the game. It's something to be embraced, and enjoy the pieces you have today while you have them.
Wow, so inspiring. Subscribe.
Oh, you're rough. All right, all right.
No,
We'll say it's
it's
because you're not
true. It's
feeling good.
true. But Um, no, we hope you enjoy the podcast. As I said, subscribe. No, check out our channels and the podcast on Spotify and other things. I don't, there are lots
Yep.
of platforms. But yeah, 10 types of uncommon fossil on YouTube though, and that's the best place to get in contact with us or Discord, which is I think linked. I have a Discord on my channel linked. It's kind of hard to find. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed. Um, and yeah, next week we'll be talking about something. We haven't decided that yet, but we hope you
If you
enjoyed.
have ideas, by
Oh
the way,
yes.
for podcast topics, let us know in the comments too.
Yes, that would be good. I'm excited to see you in the next episode as well.
Take care.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right. Oh, you got to go. Okay. You doing your tournament?
We'll see. Anyone in chat, if you want to be in the tournament. Uncommon Falls, you're gonna play in the tournament?
Mm, no, I mean, uh, I could, but I wasn't planning on it. That's what I'll say.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head out. I'll be back. I will return, as my screen says. So if you're playing in it,
Mhm.
you can.
I have a question for you later, by the way, which I wanted to ask you, but we don't have time now. So,
On the podcast.
well, the podcast is done.
I know. It seemed like. No, what was the question?
No, it wasn't. It's how do I add Flare in Discord, right? Because in the PTCG Sim thing, it says add Flare to so you can access the full server.
Um.
And I don't think you had done that either.
Yeah. No, you like click.
It has
Uh.
Flare set up with stuff, so you don't know, or you don't want to deal with it now.
Yeah. I gotta go.
Okay. Yes, literally. Okay. So take care.
Yeah. Oh, are you still there? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm back. I'm back. Let's see. I have returned. As the slide doesn't see that. I'm back. Um. So for the tournament, if anyone's playing in it, and in the chat wants to, oh, someone messaged me. Yeah, my Discord is kind of hard to find. It's like it's YouTube did some stuff that made it annoying to find, and it's not like linked everywhere. Anyway, so for the tournament, just I'll pair things to Discord. I need lists. Yeah, so that'll be, I think, starting in a second. I don't know. The people are here. They've rocked up. But also, I don't think they know what's happening. Even though um, I did say how to play the tournament. Anyway, yeah, so, and I mentioned earlier that it's going to be in, it's Mutant Standard, yay. Mutant Standard fun format. It's in a decent format. Kind of silly, kind of, no, I'm messing with stuff, seeing how it goes. I think Mutant Standard's a fun format. Um, yeah. Let's see. I was hoping a new channel would be created. Can I create a channel? I don't know what permissions I have in Discord. Um, text. Oh yeah, no, I can't do this. Okay, so I cannot create channels. Yeah, let's see. So, oh, and Karen, I saw your. Did I say that right? Kieran, Kieran, 94. Yeah, I saw your comment. Sorry, I was doing the podcast as well, so I was focusing on that. But yeah, so Mutant Standard is you can evolve essentially any Pokemon um of the same type. Uh, let's see, I think I posted it somewhere. Any Pokemon, so any non-rule box basic can evolve into any stage 1 of the same type. Any non-rule box stage 1 can evolve into any stage 2 of the same type. Any basic Pokemon V can evolve into a V Star or V Max of the same type in standard. So that's the rule. That's pretty much it. There are some more complexities to it, but that's the basic idea. So that's not it. This list, here we go, is going to be, is this going to do what I think it does? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's kind of weird. So yeah, this is one list of a mutant standard list. Yeah. So, and its current standard Paldean Fates is allowed as well. And I got some lists as well. If anyone wants to join, they can like run with this list or some other list if they have a list cooked up. I also pulled up stuff from the last Limitless tournament as well, which I ran. But yeah, some people joined the Discord server and then like left. I don't think no, they didn't like leave the Discord server, but they I don't know. So hopefully that'll be set up in a second. I don't know. I'm having communication issues right now, which is very sad. Um, yeah, I need video ideas as well, which is very sad that I don't have them right now. Uh, let's see. But if anything, anyone also has anything they want to see from me, you can tell me that as well in the chat. Um, yeah. Yeah, because today I did my EX mechanic video. Check it out. It's actually a pretty decent video. Not performing the best. It's performing okay. But I think it's really fun. The EX mechanic's pretty cool. So yeah. Things start getting set up with a turn. I don't know. I think let's see. Okay, so Kevin Kryptonite is running the same list as well. Um, let's see. There's someone else who said they were gonna do it. I don't know. They seem like they wanted to do it. Um, yeah. Oh, and President Clinton as well. If you want to play in it, you can. So we'll see. Well, let's see. So and yes, so they have my grass list. let's see. I gotta do YouTube stuff as well. I might post this video, a gameplay video here as well. I had no idea. I have Beadville on my list. It'll kind of cook the Archeops stack, but we'll see how this goes. Um, yeah, so I could do one match at a time. That could be good. Yeah, because then I can actually like watch all the matches as well. Especially if there's three people that would work that would actually work well. Um, but anyway, we'll see that in a second. Yeah. Mm. Okay, so I think I'll play Kevin Kryptonite. I'm assuming you're not in chat, which is fine. Yeah. Okay. So oh wait, sorry. Let's see. So someone signed up for the tournament, but I don't know if they know what like the format is. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's some weird stuff going on with that. Oh wait, sorry. Are you Macalina? Are you from the YouTube chat? Um, oh, they had Squobit. Okay. Imagine if they start Squobit and they just lose. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Um, hey, Kevin Kryptonite, cool list as well. I don't know if you're listening in YouTube chat. You can if you want. I'm honestly fine with that. I don't really care if you stream snipe me if I play in it because it's views. Kevin Kryptonite. Yeah, the Squobit's cool. I don't actually know if Squobit would be um is good, but it could be interesting. Um, because obviously you kind of need you're very much looking for the tone almost every, but I think it's really interesting. Scoville, I think will give you better draw potential. Um, yeah, so let's see. My common fossil might be playing in it. We'll see. Yeah, no, I don't care if you Steam type. You even play like IO now. You don't, so it doesn't really like matter that much. Um, okay, so I'll give. Let's see. So I have a single strike. Oh, I gotta open up stuff again. I gotta open up live. Um, this is I don't know. I feel like um, I think it would. I think it was Xiao Long said that they might be doing they might be adding accounts to the simulator. I don't know. I think they mentioned it. They might have said like they're not doing that. I'm not really sure. Um, yeah. Or I could just do a three-person tournament. Um, oh, they added. I don't know. Good job. Okay, yeah, let me pull up I do have a control list, but I don't really want that to be played. So here we go. Um, and then let's see, not this color, so that's not a deck. Shift tree, there we go. Wait, who's in? I have some like weird tournament role, or no, someone just along set up some like at thing, but I think they're the only person registered for it. Okay, What's up? Let's see. So I think I'll do a three-person tournament. That'll actually mean we can watch every round, which is cool. Um, or should we do a four-person? I'll do three-person. Um, and there won't be time. It'll just be every person plays every other person. Um, so I'm going to be running with a grass list. Macalino will be running with a. Oh, I do have so many tabs open. Let me close this tab. I have like not that many tabs, so I have a few tabs open. Um, so I'm going to be running single strike against grass. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's set it up. Sorry, everyone, for the setup time, but there we go. We're here. And Kevin Coconut, you'll be sitting out the first round. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, and I think this will work better for the stream. Will it work better for the tournament? I don't know. But you can watch. I don't know, and you can also spectate. But make sure you spectate. Don't like join the game, and yeah. Wait, grass hits almost star for weakness. Or does it actually? Um, oh no, in like the video. Yeah. So let's see. I'll go into the room. So you can join as a spectator. I'll be obviously streaming the game as well. What list is this? This isn't the right list. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. We got ourselves the list. So the list I'll be running. I showed this earlier, but in case you missed it, the list is going to be this Tyranitar V. I'm looking for the person to join the room as well. Let's see. So, yeah, we have Tyranitar V. I don't know how it's. Hey, Kevin Covenant, what are you saying? Um, oh wait, no, it doesn't. I don't. Oh yeah, yeah. It was in terms of wickets. Yeah, it's not wickets. Weak to lightning. They changed that a little while ago. Anyway, so we have oh, but they do have a Pokemon that one chance, a special energy Pokemon. Do we have difficulties? I think this the client should be working. Um, yeah. Anyway, so we got Gengar VMAX, Umbreon VMAX. I am kind of weak to grass, which might not go well. I don't know how good this list is. It might have some issues. I think it's pretty decent though. I think it's fine. Um, I'll leave, but no, I'm like definitely in the right room. Uh, types 20. I'm gonna mistyped as well. Okay, so yeah, we'll see what happens here. Um, okay, we're in. Let's see. So things should be all good now. So heads. I will flip coin. Okay, go. They're running grass. I'll go first though. Um, there we go. Oh, rip. Um we mulliganed. Oh yeah. So they have the B drill in the list. So so how do I reveal my hand? I don't know how I. Is there a way to reveal my whole hand? I kind of forgot. I don't think there is a way to reveal your whole hand. There we go. That's my hand. No, set up again. I mulligan again. I guess I'll move it to the board. I need to ask Shashalong about that. But yeah, so they're on the B drill. This is might not go super well. Okay. Oh wait, no. Oops. Sorry, I had two mulligans. I'm gonna get donked here. That would be unfortunate. Um. Okay. So I'm ready. They get two mulligans. I'm gonna lose. This is gonna be super not good. Um. It's fine. It's fine. So we'll see who wins this game. I don't I don't think they've used this simulator before, which we'll see how that goes. But that's fine. I think like being introduced to it is always good, right? So I'm obviously a big fan of the simulator. And there's my screen looking good, volume sounding good. I think it should be. So yeah, there we go. I'll start my turn. That is not great. Um, we might just get donked. Okay, that's fun. Pass. There we go. I passed. I might lose now. Um, this will be unfortunate if I get donked. And a bit anticlimactic, but it is what it is. Um, let's close live. I don't need to close live. Okay, so oh, they hid their card. I don't know what that was supposed to be. I can see it. I think if they're wondering, maybe they thought I couldn't see it. There's a way to like hide it. I think they're new to the client, which is fine. Not everything's intuitive. A lot of things are. Uh-oh. This doesn't seem good. Um, huh. You may lose now. Um, okay. Well, we'll see in a second. If they have a stage two, um, and then a grass energy, they win. Well, it depends what stage two, right? But they're different stage twos. Um, oh, what did they do? Oh, I won. What? I think they. Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay. There we go. I think I'm figuring things out. I feel like they should have done it the other way though. It's fine. I'll take. I don't want to lose, so I'll take what I can get. You know. Um. Yeah. We say wait, they hit a card in their deck. I don't think that's what they meant to do. Anyway. Um. We'll see what they get here. Oh no, they put all the cards into their hand. So there's a Vista. This is their first time with a client. Um. No, but yeah, there's the undo button. I forgot about the undo button. That's actually like super useful. Um. If in case you accidentally like click on a button and put all the cards in their hand. Um. Undo button is actually super good. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Um. No. Oh. um. Drag. Yeah, just drag the one card to the board. Um. There you go. So they just popped onto the bench. Um. Yeah. One thing I don't love why this thing on the right is called the board. But it's fine, I guess. They have so much good stuff. I think they didn't shuffle their deck. Um, anyway, so they played Iono, and we get to shuffle a hand to the bottom and draw six cards. So hopefully we see some good cards on the other side of this. I'm assuming they're playing that Iona, right? Okay, this hand is something. This is worse. This is like definitely worse. Yeah, okay, you want to run in the tournament? So join the Discord server. You can play against Kevin Kryptonite. Um, yeah, that's what we'll do. So, yeah, there should be a pinned comment in there that you can join the tournament. Um, yeah. So Caleb, yeah, you can join the Discord server and then give me your list, and then you can play. Um, so they grabbed another Scatterbug, which I'm a little scared of what they're gonna do, but luckily they're not like KOing us. They are item locking us, which is a little less than ideal. Um, and then we're gonna get confused. Okay, so I take 60 damage, and I'm confused. I don't remember if there's a thing for special conditions, but I'm confused now. Um, yeah, okay, my turn. There we go. We hit Bruno. We have. Oh no, someone joined. Wait, who is it? Is this Caleb? Or is this someone else who joined the game? Um. Anyway, okay, that's fine. Let's see. So I'm playing this and this, and I think I'll play this stadium. Oh wait, no, that's light part. That can't go into play. That's not how that works. I completely misread that. Yeah. But who joined? I don't know. I'm not really sure what happened there. Anyway, so this isn't a great spot for us. I'm gonna Bruno, so I can shuffle my hand into deck to draw 4. I'll do that. Okay, we hit Darkrai V-Star. That's not like that good though. Like I could evolve here. I'm gonna use the stadium. Draw 2. We hit an energy. I don't know what to do here though. This is not a particularly good scenario in case you couldn't tell. Um, what are our options? We can one evolve. Of course, evolving here isn't the best because we'll lose the energy. 2, we can attack. I think we attack. I think we attach to Morpeko. So Viper is not that good. Morpeko is also not that good. We might get ability locked if we go in with Morpeko though, but we might miss the attack if we go in with Viper. How much are we doing? We're doing 50. 50 isn't even that good. Morpeko, we're doing nothing, right? We don't even do any damage with Morpeko because we need damage on ourselves. Um, which is obviously not that good. Doing no damage. So do they have KO next turn? They do. They probably do. Um, we have boss in hand. We could boss, but like it doesn't really do very much. We could evolve. Evolving isn't good here, but it is an option. Could retreat. I think I'll attach just a Viper. No, I attached to Morpeko. I think I attached to Morpeko. I think that has to be the play. Attacking, we could do 50, which is an awful. I'll attack. Flip coin. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Coin. No, okay. So we take 30 damage. Um. Oh, I should have pressed undo. Okay. Yeah. Well, that was unfortunate. We got off to a bit of a rough start. At least we got bailed out by the end. Oh, we didn't really get bailed out by the end, but they didn't donk us. I think they could have donked us as well. Oh, I'm bleeding. Recently, like stabbed myself with something. Um. Okay. So we. Wait, why do they have 10 damage counters on themselves? They should not. Hi. K X. No, they shouldn't have any damage on themselves. Um. Wait, so who's KXZCC? Um, yeah. Wait, so and Caleb in chat, who are you KXZCC? Yeah, I flipped tails because I was confused. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, so that was a bit awkward. For us. And I think they forgot. They must have missed that I flipped tails. But we did, and that was not ideal for us. Yeah. Wait, why is everyone joining? Why do we have four people in this room? What are the chances that this is gonna like crash or something? This is 100% gonna like crash. Wait, no, they're not supposed to have any damage counters on them. What is happening? Why are there so many people in the room? This is funny, but it's kind of bad as well. We'll see how this goes. Wait, so Kevin Kryptonite and wait, so who is KXZCZ? Is that Caleb? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. This is funny. It's kind of chaotic, but it's really funny. Also we're getting like so destroyed. It's really bad. Um, wait, who's putting the emojis in the chat? I can't tell which person it is. Um, no, I think I was saying no. It's KXZCC. Yeah. So they're bossing Morpeko. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but at least I'm not confused anymore. So they take the KO. We're item locked still. Um, but we're not confused. Well, we were confused. Then we were dead. So they need to take their prize card. Um, that was really like this matchup isn't ideal. As we are weak to like all of our Pokemon are weak to like all their Pokemon, but it's fine. I guess it's not really fine. We're like definitely gonna lose, but yeah. I feel like I would have maybe gone for the KO and Umbreon. Um, I think they forgot to take their prize card. Um, yeah, because my Pico died. It does not have very much health. There we go. So now it's our turn. We hit that, which we can't like play. How much are we hitting? We're hitting 50. Yeah, that's not a lot. Okay, so I'll discard under vitality, I guess. We hit an energy, a single strike energy, and a darkness energy. We're hitting for 50. I mean, Darkrai V-Star is still weak. This is really not a good position to be in, obviously. Let's do so. I'll attach the single strike energy to Seviper, and then I'll attack for 50. So I do 50. That was not the strongest turn ever, but there wasn't too much we could do there. Oh, I could have bossed. I should have boss KO'd something probably. I didn't. It's okay, I guess. It's not great. It's kind of bad, but um, and now they can't retreat, but that doesn't really matter because the things they want to attack with are either Venomoth or something that evolves from Venomoth. Um, yeah. So we'll see what they go with now, but they have Grottle. Um, they just have like all this stuff going for them. Oh, they didn't press plus turn. That's fine. So they're ultra balling away. Oh, I wish I could ultra ball. Um, I don't know what like I don't know what they're getting, but they have so many good options. They also have a lot of energy. They're gonna grab a Spupa. And then let's see, are they gonna grab Beautyfly? Beautyfly could be prized. Oh, they're gonna research for 7, discarding nothing. That is a very powerful. Um, I think they didn't shuffle. It doesn't really matter that much for shuffling, but it's fine. Yeah, sorry. Who is KXDCC? Who are you? Um, I don't know, but they're back. Let's see. What's my opponent like doing as well? They got so many options. We're getting so destroyed here. We see another Venomoth hitting the board. Grottle being used again. We got so much stuff set up, which is super scary for us. And bad for us. It's not scary. It's bad. Um, Another Scatterbug into Spupa. And let's see what else they got. They're just gonna attack. Okay. Um, I guess we take that. So what? We're at 90. We're at 180. No, we're at 150. Um, there we go. And I'm confused again. And then there we go. My turn. Oh, let's go. We hit Houndoom. That is super good. Or is it super good? Yeah, we can get the KO now. Okay. Um, I think. Yeah, we should have one single strike energy in deck. Um, so we're gonna accelerate. Do we accelerate to Houndoom or to Umbreon? And then we're gonna manually retreat. This is not the best position. I'm gonna use this ability. Come on, there we go. It's there. Um, where do we put this? We could put it on Umbreon. We could flip. I don't think I want to flip. That seems kind of sketchy. I could. I think I put it on Houndoom, and then no, I'll put it on. I'll put it on Houndoom. Attach, active, retreat, and then we can't evolve. Oh, I guess I should use this. We draw two. We hit Squawkabilly and Welcoming Lantern, which are both kind of bad. And then we could kill Venomoth. We could kill their other Venomoth, which I think we do actually. Um, let's say there's Spupa, there's Grottle. How much are we hitting? 50. We're hitting 90. So I'll KO the. Oh, boss. And KO. That's okay. It's not amazing, but it is what it is. I don't think this position is awful. I mean, it's kind of bad. Um, can I move this up? There we go. And I'll attack for 90. We get the KO. Hit Tyranitar V. Okay, Tyranitar V is pretty decent. Darkrai V-Star is so trash under item lock, like obviously. So we could discard. You know, we have more Tower Darkness discard fodder, which is always good, I guess. Um, and aside from that, I don't know. I don't know exactly what we have going for us, right? But potentially, we don't even have great attacking options, right? Gengar VMAX is bad. Umbreon VMAX is not that good. Um, then we have what else? That's it, right? We have Darkrai V-Star, which we can't attack with. We see Spupa going into Beautiflies. Now they got engine stuff going. They have Scyther with 3 in the active. Um, let's see level ball for probably, I don't know, like some basic or stage one. Doesn't really matter. Their board stage set up very well, but it will be helpful. Wait, who's that in chat? Stop spamming. Stop spamming. I don't know who it is either. There's this big just like emote thing. Let's see. Oh, Skiploom. Huh, that seems scary. So let's see if they go in with Skiploom this turn. I don't think they attached yet. Yeah, okay, they're gonna go in now. Huh. That's that's scary. Okay. And we see Beedrill, which will KO us. Um, and then we have Umbreon. I think I'm gonna scoop. No, we can play items, so we're okay. Oh, we're getting Ionite. Okay, so shuffle hand to bottom of deck, draw 5. Okay, these cards are better. They're not good, but they're better. We don't have a way to get a KO this turn. I'm trying to think of a way we can win this game. I'm not sure if there's one. Um, like at all, which is really unfortunate. Um, but we'll see. We'll see, right? Um, I'm trying to think. We have what do we have? We obviously have swing prize attacker, so we can trade evenly, but we're never going to be trading positively. We're never like living hits. Um, especially because we got a lot of Pokemon in play. Um, oh yeah, Caleb, are you playing in the? Do you want to play? You can play, as I said. But just tell me. You can join the Discord server. We'll set things up. Um, yeah. And then they're attacking, and we die. Discard all. I don't think we're gonna win. I don't think you can win this game at all. I'm gonna concede. I really hate to concede. Um, but Kevin Kipnet, you don't need to sit through this for a while. GG's as well. I got rolled. That matchup isn't favorable, and I got off to a rocky start. Um, but they played, especially for Macalino. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, so yeah. So Kevin Kryptonite. Um, wait. So no, are you Caleb? Um, I okay. I don't know. No, wait. What happened? No, Kevin Krypton. Are you Caleb? Um, wait. Your deck's not standard. Like this isn't. What is this? Um, no, we're doing mutant. I can play with you after. Um, um, let's see. Let's see. No, it's Caleb. I need to play against Kevin Kryptonite now. It doesn't have to be in this server, but I earned this thing. Yeah, I can play after. I have not seen Arc with Evo Soda yet. I don't know if Kevin Kryptonite's still there. Um, I said there have been some communication issues. Um, yeah. Oh, can you? Yeah, I gotta. Um, Impress on the one tweet. Yeah, this is a bit messy, but I think it's funny. Yeah. So, and Kevin, are you there in chat as well? Did he leave again? um, let's see. I'm looking at stuff. What's happening? I can leave the room. I can join the room. Um, what is that there? Okay. Wait, what's happening? I don't know. Who am I up against? Am I up against anyone? Um. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this is right. Um. Krypton, are you in it? Are you in the room? There we go. I'll flip. Oh, okay. I'll go. Or I could go second. Yeah, I'll go second. And hello everyone. I'm also welcome to the YouTube video. I'm 10 types. I'm doing live streaming and playing this game, and this is like funny and it's really silly. I don't know if it's I don't know if this is working. So I'm playing on the simulator, and things are funny and not really right. So this should be the list with they're running oh, this hand isn't amazing. It's fine. So yeah, sorry about this messy stuff. Can you pass me the Discord? I'm confused. Um, bro, what is this? Um, what is happening? Okay. Okay, this is interesting. So we have an imposter. I'm playing Among Us today. So what what is happening? Okay, so in a second, we will no, what's happening? Uh, oh no. Okay, okay, there we go. So things are right. There are some strange things happening, uh, with stuff. But that's fine. You know, it's fine. Okay. What is happening? Okay. So it looks like things are okay now. Um. Oh, they mulliganed 4 times. Oh. I did not mulligan 4 times. There we go. Oh, the Discord. The Discord. Yeah. So the Discord is in my YouTube stream chat. There we go. Yeah. So it should be there. And you can click that. And also, or my personal Discord server is on my channel page. So I will start. What's the way to turn my card back over? Um, is it Alt C? Yeah, I'm going second. So there we go. This is funny. The simulator is an interesting experience here today, or in general. Uh, yeah, I can't get donked. I was like, can I get donked? I can't get donked. So they are running something. I know they recently added Squover to this, which will help them. But I'm interested in seeing how this goes. I think they actually are a deck that wants to go second. See a basic water hitting their almost Starvey. And then they're just gonna pass. I'm gonna draw for turn. We hit a Dark Energy. That's actually really good. So I'm gonna actually attack the Squawkabilly EX here. Send that into the active. And then we have a bunch of basics. I'll play those down. I think I'll Nest Ball as well. Um, and from there, I'll grab probably a Tyranitar V and an Umbreon V. And get Nest Ball again. Grab Umbreon V. Um, do we want that? I don't have Gengar V Max and deck I prized it. Kevin Kryptonite, is everything okay? You guys are in chat as well. Is it good? Hopefully it is. Like I said, there's some stream delay as well. Let's see. I'm going to I could grab more Pico here. I don't hate that. Um, I could grab Umbreon. I'll take Umbreon. That's fine. And I can shuffle. And then I could use light part, like losing that's fine, I guess. I'll discard my hand, draw 7. Okay, this is. I don't even need to Squawkabilly. That's the crazy thing. I got Squawkabilly and I don't need to use it. It's just it's like such a good card, but I don't need to use it. Oh wait, Houndoom isn't supposed to be there. How did Houndoom end up on my bench? Did I play Houndoom? I did not mean to play Houndoom. So yeah, I accidentally played Houndoom straight into my bench. Not really sure how or why I did that. Um, so we could nest ball again. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be looking through it. Yeah, I'm gonna nest ball. Um, for what do I have? I'll take more Pico, and then I don't think we like do these other things. Um, I'll just attack. And I can accelerate. Was it up to 2 basic energy to one of my bench Pokemon, which will be could do Viper. Viper's not amazing here. I'll just attack and grab an energy, put it onto Umbreon. How much does Umbreon hit? Yeah, I'll put it on Umbreon. That's fine. I do at 20 there, so that's pretty good. Um, yeah, and we're in a pretty good position right now. We're not in like in a broken position. We're in a very solid one, right? We're up. We're set up, but keep in mind that they have the ability to like wall us, which isn't amazing for us. So we're gonna need to attack with Pokemon that like they just can't really deal with, right? We're gonna need to attack with obviously V's, like the big V's and V Maxes that don't have abilities. We're gonna see Ultra Ball 4, I think, into the Omastar V. I'm gonna get rid of Palpad, which is interesting. I feel like getting rid of Palpad isn't the best. And V Guard, interesting. Um, maybe the hand's really good, maybe it's really bad. I don't know. Um, let's see what they're gonna grab as well. They're gonna grab Skwovet. Okay, that's interesting. I would have expected an Omastar V there. Skwovet's good. I'm not saying it's not. And we see TMD Evolution hitting the board. Because why not? I guess. I mean, it doesn't like do anything. I can't imagine they're gonna use it. They could use it though if they really want. Um, I guess it seems pretty bad to do that. Um, and this matchup is okay. This is probably going to be the most interesting matchup of all the ones. Versus the grass. The grass deck is like really good into both of these stacks, so it's probably going to win the event. But yeah. So let's see. The research obviously being played that past turn that on like just then. So they got a big hand. Keep in mind they can squove it in to like use their barrels. They're going to attach. Which attack are they using? They actually have 3 attacks. Okay, yeah, they're gonna use the one to grab the barrels. Um, what attacking options do they have now? Okay, I figured out which attack. Okay, can they can afford all their attacks, right? Yeah, they can. Yeah. Oh, they got a discard as well. Um, yeah. So there we go. Let's see. So did I draw for turn? I thought I pressed draw for turn. Anyway, there we go. We draw for turn. Um, after that little thing. Um, so we have research. We have more Pico. There's some interesting stuff going on here. I think I Ultra Ball away Morpeko Yveltal. Out of the deck, I'm going to grab a Houndoom there and put it, evolve that. Let's see. I'm gonna Super Rod back Houndoom Lipard. Is Yveltal better than Morpeko here? Honestly, it probably. No, Yveltal's. Yeah, so I'll put those 3 back. And then I'm going to earn a Vitality back, that energy as well. Shuffle, play Houndoom, and I think we're looking to attach potentially an energy. So I'll evolve the Morpeko. We have Darkrai. Darkrai is like not a bad card, obviously. I mean, it's quite good. I think we evolved Tyranitar into Darkrai. I just draw 7 cards, a very solid 7 cards. Yeah, I was like, did we miss it? No, we didn't. We got it. Okay. So now we're kind of chilling. Can use this to go ahead and grab this. Wait, how much does this do? It does 160. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be just enough. So we're gonna put 20 there. So we're gonna do 180. Yeah, we're gonna hit 180, which is just enough to KO almost RV here. I'll actually swing this into the active. Uh, I'll attack for KO, which is so big. Now we're in a very good position, and I'm probably gonna win the game. Um, as their almost RV is gonna get KO'd here. Um, attack for KO. I do have 2 attacks as well. I was kind of giving them. I wasn't sure which attack they were using. I was assuming they were using the setup attack, and they did, but they could have used Tentacle Lock. It wasn't likely, but it is possible. So yeah, we do get the attack for KO here with Umbreon V. Moonlight Blade hitting 180 there. Oh yeah, they don't have V-Guard. It's like, do they have V-Guard? They don't. Because they discard that first turn. I mean, they have some. They have already 20. Because I hit them for 20. I think they're confused. I hit them for 20 last turn, and then I hit 180 this turn, giving me the KO. So should be the KO. And Jet Energy is actually being super good. Yeah, they forgot about the 20, which actually was so clutch. Get Iono, yet Boss. That's good. We still have the Bruno option. We have Soon Samurott to draw. We have Houndoom to accelerate. We're just in a very powerful position. We don't have a ton of attackers. Maybe Dark RV Star wasn't the play, but it seemed good. Um, let's see what they go for now, though, because they send up Skwovet potentially as a sacrifice. But do a Boss though. And I am definitely going to be targeting that almost RV if they only get 1 in a play. If they get 2, I'm not sure what I'll do then, but they're getting back a couple of water energies and an Omastar. So we'll see what happens now. They shuffle their deck. I assume they're gonna Skwovet. And Barbarrel. Yeah, so they're gonna Skwovet Barbarrel and then probably Skwovet Barbarrel again. Um, and then they're looking for Omastar V, I think. They're looking for I'm not 100% sure. I think they are kind of buying some time here. They are going to evolve. I don't know if that's how I would have done it, but I guess it's fine. If I would have drawn and then evolved, and then you could School Whip a barrel again. Um, but anyway, so they do have a bunch of cards in hand. Yeah, that would have drawn them at the same amount or more cards. Um, So I think they missequenced a little there. They should have barreled and then evolved the barrel into the Archeops. We do see the Ultra Ball is creating a boss and an Earthen Vessel. So that's interesting. They are going to grab a barrel. They might just play this barrel now. Is that what's going to happen? Wait, no, didn't they play that Squover this turn? Or did they not? Or am I just imagining things? Um, I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, they did. Um, I think they can do the other one. But I think they played it this turn, so I think they have to take that back. Um, they can evolve the active. They're undoing it though. Um, let's see. So Ultra Ball is back in hand, maybe. Let's see if they decide to go for the evolving the active Squovit. Or active, active, yeah, active Scovet. I don't know though. I don't know if that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, well, we'll see what they go for. If they still go, they are gonna just take Archeops. Okay. Now they don't have any barrels in play, or amazing attacking options. They of course do have Almost Star V, but that is kind of not the most powerful Pokemon in the world. They're gonna use Archeops' ability, powering up. Honestly, I don't know. Um, now they're in a pretty rocky position, because obviously they don't have a lot of cards in hand or a lot of attackers in play. They're going to stick a gift energy on Squovit. I am definitely going to boss around Squovit. Let's see. They have another. Okay, they're going to retreat. Interesting. I'm just going to swing for 100 here. Are they going to grab another barrel? Like, those are both options. They're going to use Squovit again, so I do see one more card, which isn't like bad or good. It's fine. It's not super powerful though. I think we're going to see a barrel here. Um, I don't know though. I don't expect that. And they do have two attacks. They obviously have the damaging attack and the tentacle lock attack. That's kind of weird. Oh, that one. Let's see. So, but now, wait, what's that say? If the defending Pokemon is an evolution, it can't attack, but we're not an evolution. Okay, I'm gonna draw, and then I'm gonna KO them. Um, yeah. Umbreon V will probably die after that, but it's like fine. I'll use this to grab that 150. Now we'll be hitting 200, which is pretty good. I'll pop Tower Darkness into play just cause, and I'm gonna evolve. Then I'm actually going to go ahead and discard this. Draw 3. We hit Umbreon V Max, which is good. I could actually play Welcoming Lantern. Oh yeah, they should. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot their attack should have done 20 less because of double turbo. That's how that kind of works. Let's see. I didn't attach yet this turn. We hit it the single strike energy, which is pretty good. Um, yeah. So I'll attach to. So Viper seems decent. Um, it does 180. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll attach. And I think we're okay. I kind of would like Welcoming Lantern in the discard. Oh yeah, I can. No, I can use the stadium. So I'm gonna discard this. Draw 2. We hit Tyranitar V and Ultra Ball. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm actually gonna Ultra Ball away Tyranitar V. I don't think it's super useful right now. And the Darkness Energy, and gonna grab out a Houndoom. Because what happened to the Houndoom? Houndoom. There we go. I must have misclicked. There we go. Boom. I can use this. I think yeah, I do have one more in deck. And yeah, then we just attack. There we go. We do get the KO. And we're up now a lot of prizes, which is really good for us. And I think we are gonna win this game. So Gengar and Urn, both of those are pretty good. Urn isn't like broken, but it's pretty good. Gengar is definitely gonna be very good for us. So I'm liking our position. Obviously, I think we're very much favored right now, as they weren't able to quite get the setup that they were like desiring earlier on. You see Omastar getting discarded as it goes down. And I don't think they run Path. If they run Path, we could lose, though. Um, I don't think they do, though, as I said. And we still have Vesuvian Samurott, which is going to be drawing us a lot of cards. Um, we just can't necessarily attack. Now they're going to use Squovit multiple times, it looks like. But, I mean, I don't know what they need. They need um, a Research or a Barrel. They're going to go use Archeops, and they can attack. They can take a KO here. From there, we go in with Seviper. Of course, they play an Omastar that dies, and if they don't play an Omastar, that's also bad. So I don't know. What did they grab? They grab V-Guard and Double Turbo, which will get them the damage for the KO. Discard all. I'll send up Seviper, unsurprisingly, which will just go ahead and grab the KO with it nice and easily. Um, oh, I guess they misclicked. Um, yeah, okay. Now we're going to go and redraw for turn. We hit another Survivor, which is good. I'll earn a Vitality back. This and this. Um, then what do I do? Oh, oops, no, there's code there. Um, then we do have Darkrai. We have Lantern. We have Umbreon. We can't really use those. Let's see. What do we do? We attach active. We're gonna welcoming Lantern for a Bruno now. Oh wait, I already had a Bruno in discard. Okay, well, so I'll play this. Nice shuffle draw like 7, which is so good. Um, yeah, there we go. Shuffle draw 7. We hit Lipard. Not bad at all. Potentially useful in the future. We do get to use this again. Did I not accelerate energy to Viper? Oh, I think I do. I don't remember. It doesn't matter that much, but I think it's supposed to have 20, maybe 40, but I think it's 20. And then this other Viper is also supposed to have 20 now. Shuffle. We could use this honestly to get rid of this. It's just fine. Just it's fine. I'll get rid of it, and then I have to earn again. Just attack for KO. We're hitting what, like 200 again. No, we're hitting 220. Um, so a very 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 powerful attack in there. We still have our V Star as well, and a Syrian Samurai. I didn't even like use the Syrian Samurai. So it looks like I am going to come out on top of this game, and then we will see the finals. Um, yeah, in a minute, and which will probably be released as another YouTube video. We'll see though. You'll see another Archaeopteryx being sent up as well. Draw for turn. Well, of course, I can lose the game. It's not like I can't or anything. It's just unlikely that I'll lose. Or is it possible I lose? I think it is possible I lose. I said quite unlikely though. I'm willing to get quite unlucky. Um, I think I don't even remember what's in their deck though. It might actually not be possible that we lose. Anyway, so they did get Barrel though. They're gonna evolve that into Barrel. They have Archeops. And then yeah, they're gonna attack with Archeops for a KO again. We see Trek and Shoes coming in again. And presumably they have enough special energy to finish us off here as well. And then in a research, and I probably would have Archeops before then. Because they don't need the double turbo on the Archeops. Or no, they can. Sorry, they can have the double turbo on the Archeops. I don't actually know what they have in their deck. If they have double turbos left, I don't remember. See, Ultra Ball, discard an Earthen Vessel, and what else? And Archeops, okay, because that's like fine, but they don't really need another one. We do see Almost RV hitting the board. And then we'll see, I imagine we'll just see Archeops swinging for the KO, not too difficult there. And from there, we can just go earn a Vitality, um, welcoming Lantern, Bruno, um, accelerate. I guess we're doing to draw into an energy though. That is a thing that we need to do off of Bruno. So we could miss. Not super likely, but possible. And then obviously we won't win the game there. Yeah, but I think our odds are pretty good. I guess we could draw all of our energies as well, and then we couldn't accelerate with Houndoom. Yeah, that could be possible. Hopefully that doesn't happen. It is possible, though, as I said. Actually, no, then we can Tower Darkness. So we need to not Tower Darkness before. Yeah, because then we can earn a Vitality again, potentially. We'll see. But now they're going to they got a bunch of energy on Archeops. Let's see, Recycler. Getting back some waters here. I think just two. Yep, just those two energies going back. Yeah. And they're gonna shuffle and just attack for KO. So now we should be fine. Yeah. Okay. So I draw for turn. We hit Tower Darkness again, which is fine. Um, I'm actually going to. I don't remember exactly what's in our deck. I'm gonna earn a Vitality though for this and this. Going back in there. Shuffle. Then I'll use the Assumed Samurai. Discard. What don't we need? Like Iono seems kind of bad. Umbreon VMAX seems kind of bad. Um, so I draw three cards. We hit Bruno. Okay, so yeah, now we should have it. Yeah, anything else we want? We can like thin our hand a lot. Do we do that? I think I Ultra Ball away. Tower Ultra Ball. We'll take Yveltal. Then we have three energies in deck. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Um, shuffle. I do this. I'm going to shuffle hand into deck to draw seven again, which is obviously very powerful. Let's see. So I can I think we have this, right? We should. So we can go ahead and I'm actually gonna use this to then earn a vitality of that back. And we have it, right? So we do this, we go use this, and then we attach KO 240 GG's. They didn't set up very well. Oh, they forgot to take their prizes as well. I think they took what, like two prizes, which they should have taken, but it doesn't change things that much. Anyway, so now, lastly, we got Macalinio versus Kevin Kryptonite for the finals, I guess. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you're on the stream, I will keep streaming, but the video, I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video. Subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, still on the stream, so Macalinio versus Kevin Kryptonite. I'm got a Discord message. Let's see. So I'm gonna join the stream as a spectator, and it'll be the same room as well. Yep. And so Macalinio versus Kevin Kryptonite. Kevin Kryptonite playing for the tie, and then we'll all tie, and Macalinio playing for the win in this tournament. And if you want to play in a mutant tournament in the future, tell me that before. What's happening? Is my phone like dying here? It might be. RIP phone. File trans. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, and then we'll be live streaming it here, watching the grand finals. Yippee! Sounds so exciting, but it is cool. That's cool. Um, yeah, in a second that should start. Uh, what happened? Why do I see my void state again? I don't need to see my void state. Um, that was interesting, and that was not what I wanted to do either. I just want to watch as a spectator. Um, yeah. So anyway, it looks like I reconnected. I don't know. I think there might have been some changes made to the sim. And some interesting things are happening. I don't know if the other person's there as well. Hopefully they are in this final round. Might be taking a bit of a break though. I'm gonna close live. Live is like definitely gonna cause problems. I have like live running in the background. Um, okay, I hope both people are there. I think they are. And we're yeah, okay, now we're watching the game. Let's go. I think is Kevin Kryptonite there? Yeah, okay, they're there. So the finals coming up now. Um, let's see. So we see Kevin Kryptonite choosing tails. Hello everyone, it's Ten Types, and welcome to a video I am also live streaming. And for anyone watching the live stream, yeah, I'm still live streaming, but we're watching the grand finals or something like that of the tournament between. Uh-oh, they have an invalid deck. Well, that's unfortunate. So between Macalineo and Kevin Kryptonite, Mutant Standard, actually, Macalineo 1-0, Kevin Kryptonite 0-1. I actually played in the tournament as well. Finished 1-1, just the three of us. Some invalid deck issue. Okay, there we go. It is there. So we got a grass deck. Other side of things, got a special energy deck. I think the grass deck will win, but only time will tell, right? So I'm looking forward to this. See Skwovet, and I believe Macalino is going second. Not the most powerful start by Kevin Kryptonite here either. The other side of things, we see Macalino with an okay start, certainly not a bad one, and we may see a donk here in the final game. We could see a Nest Stash. Nest Stash would feel really bad. We could just see double turbo attachment. Um, then yeah, we're gonna see double turbo attachment. I think a pass. I said we could see a Nest Dash. Yeah, no, but we are going to see a pass because Nest Dash is not a great play. Big question. Let's take a look. So in the deck, Reclinio does have a few Spupas, and then of course Beedrill, Shiftry will both be getting the KO here. So will that happen? That is the question. And if we see a donk here, um, obviously things will be over somewhat quickly. But you know this is pretty exciting. So you see the drawing. We see grass hitting the active. Are we just going to see a research? I think we will. Potentially could be a donk on the other side, although that's less likely, but still possible. We wouldn't need to see a barrel coin flip attempt then. Um, and Macalino thinking about their decisions here. Uh, yeah, and they are just going to go for research. We're going to see discard draw 7. And they miss. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Um, with just the most awful hand. Not the most awful hand I've ever seen, but pretty bad. Um, and the double turbo is going to mean that Squovit can't get the donk. If they attach the water, we could see a donk, but now we can see a coin flip donk potentially. This is really crazy. So I think we'll see an Iono here to get things actually going, although we could see an Arvin. And an Arvin's a more safe play on the other side of things. Beedrill has been discarded, but there are certainly plenty of ways to recover that. So we'll see if we see the big place, and we do. We see Iono going for it. Wait, we don't see an attachment. Sound like not the most aggressive play, but a pretty fair play. You see trekking shoes. Oh no. Um, okay, they didn't hit it, but they need an energy. And then they can go with the barrel. Um, on the other side of things, we'll see what Macalino gets off of their Iono. If they're able to grab something good, um, uh, no, they shuffled the wrong way. Um, you can undo. Undoing is a thing. Yeah, there's an undo button. There we go. What did they undo? Oh yeah, okay. So now they gotta shuffle the hand onto the bottom of the deck. Now, yeah, and then okay, they see a hand that is better. This is actually a better hand. I was like, they're probably gonna see a better hand, but they can win the game right here. They can ultra ball. They can win if they go for Barrel, right? They can go do Barrel. Um, They're gonna bench almost every. It looks like they're not gonna go for it. I don't know. We'll see. I think it would be funny for them to go for it. They ultra ball, they attach to the active, and they barrel. Then they can coin flip. I don't think they're gonna do that. They might. No, they didn't go for the donk. Barrel. I misspelled barrel. I spelled it barrel. That would have been funny to see. They didn't, which is probably the right play. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's exactly a 50-50% chance that they win. Um, but they didn't go for it, right? Which is probably, um, is it good? They would have been in a bit of a sketchy situation if they flipped tails. They probably would have lost. Maybe not. I probably would have gone for it. I mean, it's really funny. Um, but it's not. I don't know if it's a good play or not, right? Like going all in on like weird plays is not necessarily the best. They didn't go for it though. So yeah, and we'll see what's in store. Um, we're gonna see grab me a couple of barrels out, or actually just one, yeah, because they prized the one, or they prized multiple. I don't remember how many barrels they play, but they prized one, so that's pretty annoying. Yeah, it's not like they run I don't know, it's not like they run rare candy either, so they're in a little bit of an awkward position if we can see KO on the barrel, or even if we just see a KO on the Omastar. Um, so we'll see what Macalino is able to get though. They do have the KO here. Yeah, they priced three barrels, which is unfortunate. Um, so wait for me to see the prizes. I don't think so. I think they run four, they prized three. That's crazy. Um, and then let's see what we're gonna see from Macalino because they can get the KO and they probably win, but not guaranteed. Um, because like, and then they're gonna lost on something, so you need some stuff going on here, bro. What is my phone doing? My phone's. Can you even hear that? Maybe you can hear this. So if you can hear these weird sounds from my phone. I don't know why it is doing this, but it is. So anyway, yeah, we'll see what we got. We're gonna see the level ball. Let's see a scatterbug not grabbing the spupa. Interesting. I probably would have gone for that play. They could go for Venomoth though, and they might go for. I would definitely not go for Venomoth. I would definitely go for Spupa. On the other side of things, we do obviously see this Ultra Ball here. We see Miriam recovering. I would have definitely sequenced things differently, but I do see why things are done the way they did. They moved Beedrill from discard to discard. Okay, yeah, so they're getting back Beedrill. Are they not going to recover the Venomoth? I feel like I would. They don't have to, right? Yeah, they don't. They forgot to shuffle. I need to remind them to shuffle. Because the Beedrill, they guaranteed you the Beedrill. Because they can undo. Um, they forgot to shuffle because that will mean that meant that they guaranteed Drew Beedrill. Um, it's fine, I guess. They're moving on. That's fine. They got rid of Beedrill anyway. I probably wouldn't have gotten rid of Beedrill, so I guess it doesn't change things too much. But anyway, they're gonna shift tree. They're gonna go for the KO. We'll see what kind of response we get from from Kevin Kryptonite if they are able to get a big response here. Uh, and yeah, they're gonna attack Tearing Gust. Oh wait, they're gonna Tearing Gust. Why are they going for that? That's interesting. I would have gone for. Oh wait, no, which is Tearing Gust? Oh yeah, no, that is the big one. Okay, I was like, what? Oh, I think they mistaken. Okay, so they got a Lost Zone there. The boy, the Shift Tree. Prize did they get as well? I think they moved it to the wrong spot. That's the stadium, not the Lost Zone. The Shift Tree is not the stadium. Ignore that. Let's see. So then we see something being moved to the active, probably Scyther. But now they're in like a bit of an awkward position because they don't have a ton of stuff going on. As in, they like don't really have anything going. They have some basics, but so they should send up Scyther. I definitely do that. Scyther will die. I actually think Maclinio is supposed to send it up first. It doesn't really matter. Um, but yeah, we'll see Scyther being sent up. I imagine as free retreat. Um, Scatterbug, it has less HP. Um, and then we'll see probably a KO here. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no, definitely a KO here. Um, but obviously the situation is kind of awkward because they don't really have a lot of attacking options. So I wonder what we're gonna see from Kevin Kryptonite. If we are gonna see School of Barrel, if we are gonna see Archeops, we probably won't see School of Barrel. I don't think that's the play. I think we're gonna see Archeops. I think we're gonna see Almost Star V. Although Vulpix V-Star just isn't that good in this matchup, but it's not bad either. And if they get that into play, that's very powerful. Um, or it's pretty powerful. It's not like broken, but it's good. Um, Getting rid of Boss and an Earthen Vessel, which are okay, but not the cards they need. They need Regenerative Energy and they need Archeops. You're going to see Almost RV hitting the bench, probably Regenerative Energy hitting the active, and then an Archeops draw. Um, You could see Regenerative Energy hitting Omastar. Well, that is a possibility, but in my opinion, not as strong of one. Then they need to kind of do some interesting interactions that are just going to take a bunch of turns, or like a few turns. They need to attack with Omastar V again, and then they need to scroll it first and then attack with Omastar V. Um, but it looks like they are going to go Newspaper Barrel first to kind of leave those options open, which I also get. But what is happening with my computer? Why is it making these silly sounds? Yeah. Okay, I guess the cord I'm connecting is loose. Okay. Yeah, bro. Computer, stop being silly. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you can even hear that, but if you can, sorry about that. And we do see the bunch of energies hitting the board. Um, and then just a simple attack for 100. Um, I would have attached the double turbo to Omastar there though. I definitely would have done that. Um, and then you could have gone and just attached water next turn. And then from there you could have gone in and attack with the Volbex V-Star. I don't know, like regenerative energy, yeah, technically they can like heal and stuff, but I don't know. Let's see. So we see Scatterbug obviously being sent up. You see drawing of a Scyther and a Scatterbug. So definitely obviously a Pokemon. Both those getting just tossed straight onto the bench. But we're gonna see Great Ball, and this is gonna be a massive Great Ball. They don't have any energy. They need a Spupa, right? If they hit a Spupa, they're in a very strong position, and they hit it. They hit two. So now they can go and evolve into their Beautifly. I imagine they just evolve. They're benched. Scatterbug, yep, they go ahead and do that right away. I'm gonna see Beautifly probably going, evolving, drawing a bunch of cards. I imagine we'll see Venomoth on the active. Yep, we do. We still see a switch. They could switch, and they are going to switch into a Scyther for that like pivot option and just a thin cards. And we're going to see a Beautifly for 6, which is massive. Obviously, we see Spupa, Ultra Ball, Research, and a couple of energies level. Like this is an insane hand. Um, that being said, oh no, they can find a really powerful attacker, and that might be the end of the road because, as I said, I feel like Kryptonite should have gone in for that for that double turbo on the Omastar V. Although that being said, Shiftry itself does have 160 HP, so with the double turbo, they can't one-shot Shiftry. They're gonna evolve into Spupa, discard Grass. Oh, they can discard double Grass. Okay, that's fair. Imagine they're gonna grab out of the deck. Um, the Shiftry. It doesn't have to be Shiftry, but it will be Shiftry. Research sending it. And then wait, and there isn't any there are no barrels for Kevin Kryptonite, which is bad. Like that's really not good. So there's one rod. They will need to hit the one copy. Oh no, they have rod in hand. Okay. So they can use rod. I didn't realize they had that option. but we see a missed energy by Hakulinio. Wow, this is even crazier than I was expecting. Great Ball looking at Shiftry, which is okay, not amazing. Um, yeah, that's just like not the most powerful thing in the world. Um, it's not that like I don't know. They have a powerful board state, but they missed. Um, so we'll see what Kevin Kryptonite goes with it now. Uh, they might be wondering what they got off of that. So, and now we're gonna potentially see a really really big almost star V not almost star V attack, but in a lone Vulpix V star attack. But we do need to see the water energy. Are there any waters in discard? There's one, and they have almost star V, so they could go for that. That is not a bad play at all. But not like I don't know. It's a little coming up potentially a little short. Potentially again looking for a boss's orders. Oh, they drew. I think they didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I guess they missed. I don't know if they meant to click, but that's definitely a thing that can happen. Wait, is there a hotkey to draw for your turn? I don't remember. Um, like to start a new turn. There might be. There probably is. Um, yeah. So unfortunately, and after this tournament, I will be done streaming as well for anyone watching a live stream. So sorry about that. Um, but yeah. And then we see Archeops though going in with Primal Turbo. Gift Energy hitting the Almost Star V. Potentially would have gotten the other Almost Star V into play. I guess that doesn't really make a ton of sense. Ultra Balling. Hmm. Ultra Ball, maybe double turbo Almost Star V for Olymphobix V Star, and then we could see Super Riding back the water. That could be. I think that's a pretty reasonable play. Potentially another Almost Star V being Super Ride as well. Wait, but do they need cards in hand to Squove it? I don't think they do. Bro, Squove it. I've like played a lot of Squove it. I should definitely know this. Yeah, okay, they need to put cards there, so that won't be what they do. So they're just gonna attack. Okay. Hoping they draw into water next turn. And not even taking a KO. Wait, how did they draw a card? What? So doing what is it? Yeah, 100 right there. Which is decent. Oh, they must have missed. They clicked on. They pressed one instead of clicking on the Pokemon. Um, yeah, and then we're gonna see probably. I don't know. We're gonna see an Iona, right? That's definitely what we're gonna see, which could be a big turning point here. If we do see a water from from Kevin Kryptonite, but we're gonna see. Oh, they topped a grass though. Okay, they might not see the Iono. I don't know if they necessarily know that. They're gonna evolve Fenwith into Shiftry. Okay, Super Run back, probably a couple of energies and a Beedrill is probably what I'd do. They could see Super Running back some of the Pokemon. They could see Super Running back Venomoth, Beedrill, Grass Energy. Looks like they're gonna do Beedrill, Grass though. And then probably Iono here, but we might not see Iono. We might just see Beautifly. We are going to see Iono though. This is going to be big. Shuffle draw 4 for Maclinio, and shuffle draw 5 for Kevin Kryptonite. And we'll see. I'm going to be looking at Kevin Kryptonite's hand here, see if they are able to draw that Water Energy and also that Alone Vulpix V-Star. Off the Iono. I think they forgot to Iono. Um, yeah, they've forgotten. So they'll do it in a second. Anyway, on the other side of things, um, they should have emptied their hand for treasure energy. Oh, for gift energy. Um, they could have done. Oh yeah, I forgot they had gift energy in their active as well. For some reason I thought that was something else. I thought that was wait, is this regenerative energy? I don't know. I can't click it. There's some like glitches with this sim still. So anyway, but we do see the water energy and Arvin, and that means off of Arvin they can go ahead and grab Ultra Ball. For the big attack, or for the like pretty decent attack on the level books V-Star. Shifty will not be grabbing the one shot back. We will probably see Venomoth coming into play then. Item locking. We are just going to see Terran Gust for the KO. Now up 3 prizes to 5. They're taking 3 versus being King Kryptonite having taken 1. Um, Now the loss on stacking up, which is actually bad. That means like their Pokemon are disappearing. So they could run into problems there, but they need to manage that well. But honestly, just taking prizes is good. Um, on the other side of things, we are definitely going to see an attack KO. Um, Probably a trekking shoes first. Um, no, we are going to see attaching water. Are we going to see trekking shoes? We also could see TM devolution. That seems pretty bad. I don't think we'll see TM devolution. Um, because they can kind of evolve instantly on the other side of things. But trekking shoes, season almost star V, that's a little annoying. They're gonna have to discard that. They do end up drawing an Arvin, which is not bad. Arvin, I imagine we're gonna see. I don't know what tool we're gonna get. It could be Oh no, it's gonna be TM devolution. Okay. And then do they have TM evolution? Do they prize the TM evolutions as well? Wow. But do they have 2 TM evolutions and 3 Barbaro? That's kind of funny. Um, anyway, so or maybe not. Maybe they don't play as many TMs as I thought. Um, yeah, we are going to see. I imagine that Arvin though. We could see research. I wouldn't research. I'd probably just Arvin grab TM and Ultra Ball. Discard probably both TMs because they're not very useful. And then go with Olin Vulpix V-Star. Presumably hit a Barrel off of the prizes as well. Hopefully hit a Barrel off the prizes at the very least. We'll see if that happens, but I think it will. That's what I'd go for here, but you never know. Um, yeah, but I don't know. I'm interested to see how this game will end. It's a very close game, believe it or not. We're gonna see Palpad actually. Wow, that's not what I was expecting. We're gonna see Boss and then Iono as well, and we'll see what's hit off of that. Um, Palpad, getting Iono and Boss, shuffling, and then are we gonna see a research? I wouldn't go for a research. I go for Arvin, CTM, and then we see research. So wow, making a more aggressive route, but hitting off of it. Okay, so it looks like it did pay off. Maybe that was the right play. How many outs were there? There was 3 Ultra Balls, 2 Alolan Vulpix, so 5 outs. They did have trekking shoes they could hit, potentially get there a little closer. I guess they had 2, so it wasn't absurd. I don't know if we'll see them discard or keep this. No, they are going to discard the Recycler. We do see Super Rod, which is fine. It's useful for the future, but or now as well, I suppose. We're probably going to see Barrel getting recovered actually with Super Rod. That's actually super good. Because now they can actually get Archeops back into play. So we're gonna see. Actually, no, we're not gonna see Barrel. We could, but then they're again gambling. Oh wait, no, they can just attack. I forgot. They can attack with Almost Star V's Tentacle Lock. That is an option. I wouldn't do that though. Because Tentacle Lock. I mean, they don't have as much health, so they may just get knocked out again from the shift tree. Probably will. I'm looking at their hand. Yeah, that's almost certainly what's going to happen. Down to a 1 prize left. Um, I think there still is a shift tree in deck. Yep, there is. It's not prized. Um, we do see Skip Plume as well, so they could probably just win the game on their turn. Um, oh, I think they misclicked. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna see them recovering, but Barrel. We're gonna see Almost Star V and Water Energy or Almost Star V. Yep, Water Energy. Okay. Um, I think they're gonna go for a Lone Vulpix V-Star, but we'll see if they gamble again for Barrel. Um, And I mean, Barrel's good, right? Barrel's certainly going to be very good to get into play. Other side of things, how many boss does? Okay, only 1 boss. For mm, um for Macalino. I don't. Sorry, I've forgotten. I don't know how I forgot. Okay, they would go for Barrel though. Wow. Okay, that's not what I would go for because they had research in hand, but I do get it. The tournament is open list as well. We are going to see Skwovet being used, shuffling down to the bottom, hitting boss. Okay. pretty decent. And then we're going to see a barrel for 4. Do they hit what they need? Do they hit that? Yeah, and they do. They get a long Vulpix V Star. They have a water energy. They have tracking shoes as well. So we'll see if they're able to get potentially another Almost Star B off of tracking shoes, or if they even want that in play. It is a bit of a vulnerability, a liability, but not that much. Um, What's the evolution being really big here? Also, I feel like Forest Hailstone would be good in the other deck. Arvin, I imagine that's, yep, getting binned. Hitting another water, which is fine. And then just an attack for KO, immunity from Pokemon with abilities, which doesn't really matter too much. No Spupa's attacking today, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And they move a card from there. Right. Oh yeah, deck to hand. So they drew the water. Um, well, we'll see how this finishes out, though. This is so close. Olympics Restart is a bit of a pain to get through, especially with Shift Trees being a limited attacking option because it it's lost and they can only attack twice more with Shift Trees. And if they do that, that's probably kind of sketchy. We are going to see Scyther being sent up. We could see a Shift Tree hit here. We could see the Shift Tree with the 210 attack. We could even see the Shift Tree with the 50 damage attack. We're going to see Ultra Ball. Now, I'm almost certain we're going to see Venomoth. I feel like Venomoth is a very powerful card here because, I mean, it just does, it confuses, and confusion is really bad. You have to deal with because once you're flipping, things can just go bad fast. You can't item lock, or you can't play items. These are really powerful positions. You're gonna see Skiploom on the active, evolving, losing HP. I kind of forgot that that happens. I mean, I know it happens, but I wasn't like thinking about it super consciously. Um, we see grasping attached to Skiploom. Wow. Okay, and then are we gonna see a Beedrill? I think we're gonna see a Beedrill. Oh no, a lone Vulpix V-Star is gonna die. Yeah, that's right, a lone Vulpix V-Star. That's just um yeah, you're only immune to damage, not effects. So we're gonna see Beedrill knocking. I forgot about Beedrill. I don't know how I forgot about it, but it's really good in this matchup. So just one shots everything. Like actually, it just one shots everything. So yeah, I think we'd actually see this sealed up. I forgot about Beedrill. Beedrill is so good. I was like, should it be in the list? Because this is actually my list, and Maclean is running. Um, and I end up saying yeah. Um, it's very good. So we're gonna see Great Ball. Only 7 cards left in deck. We could see a deck out, but no Crabominables played by. Oh, that those are some pretty not great cards. There as well. Um, well, they did have Shift Tree. I'm going to see the attack for KO now. 6 cards left, but I don't think there's very much that Macalino. Like, I don't think Macalino can lose this game. Kryptonite is very much behind. The Beedrill just being so powerful. I don't know why they drew 2. Oh no, they drew 2 off of the gift energy. We see almost Star V, but like, what can they do, right? Did they have switch? If they could try to stall, they could gust shift tree. Suppose that won't work. But they could try that. They could gust Venomoth. They could gust Beautyfly. Gusting Beautyfly is probably what I would do here. It's not a great play. I'd gust Beautyfly, retreat into Omastar, and start attaching basic wires to Omastar. That wouldn't work out very well but like that's probably what I'd do. There are 2 bosses left in deck for Kevin Kryptonite. They could have bossed twice. I think that's the only thing that could go wrong. Um, Here. But what is my phone? Okay. My phone is being weird. I plugged it into my computer. Is it trying to transfer files? Hopefully not. Okay, it'll be fully charged in 3 hours. Yay. Anyway, so you see Barrel, you see Boss getting drawn again. But I don't know. I don't know if we can see it, right? We have to see Boss. We don't have to see Retreat, but we kind of do. Um, Is there Iono? Yeah, there are multiple Ionos for Macalino, so they can replenish their deck. They are essentially guaranteed to win this game. Um, but yeah, we'll see how this finishes. As I said, though, I think Macalino does have that. We're going to see bossing. Um, The Venomoth, okay. I probably would have gone with Beautyfly over Venomoth because they can actually evolve Venomoth. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't really matter, but ultra balling away the V Guard and the Earthen Vessel for Archeops. Okay. I don't know what they can really do now. They can. Do they have another barrel on deck? They might. No, they don't. Okay, I was like, I forgot. They can now attack with Omastar V, which doesn't really like do anything, but they can technically do that. But I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see. And I think Captain Kryptonite's just looking for any out here. They don't really have much. So they're gonna use Archeops. And they're going to look to get an energy on Skwovet, retreat Skwovet, I think, because if Skwovet stays in the active, they lose, right? That's pretty much, they don't technically know that they lose. I don't know if they do or don't, but they pretty much do. So, you're going to see Regenerative hitting Skwovet, probably Water hitting Omastar, and just the retreat. Of course, on the other side of things, we do see boss's orders. So we can see boss's orders for game, or attach retreat boss for game. We don't actually see an attachment to Omastar, which is interesting. I don't believe we've seen any attachments that last turn, but yeah, we will see. We do see game for Marcelinho with boss attach retreat. So we'll see that. And a close game. Oh, they can just evolve and attach for KO. So yeah, no, actually the game wasn't as close, but like Beedrill is so good. I think Grass is really powerful. I think Colors has some really cool stuff as well. But overall, I think the format's pretty fun, pretty chill, pretty casual. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing, liking the video. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video. Also, in terms of the stream, um, yeah, I'm going to be stepping away from the stream for a minute. Slideshow. I will return. Duh. Okay, I'm back. I think we're done for. Oh yeah, they both left. What am I looking at? Uh, I'm looking at the end of the game. Okay, so Um, so yeah, also thank you everyone for coming out to the stream. That was fun. That was fun. I might do some other stuff. I got some ideas for stuff in the future. I think I have to end the stream, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I might stream again. I will stream again at some point. I might stream every like Saturday for me. This is Saturday. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Um, and yeah, I'm excited to see you in the next stream. Subscribe, all that good stuff. See ya. Oh, Kevin, you took out your TM. So yeah. Okay. Well, see you everyone.